Good evening. It is Friday. It's the weekend. We are here, and you are here again of another episode of the Black Bottom Roscast.
Ninguém me ama, ninguém me evita, mesma maneira que você. Minha vida inteira jamais procurarei alguém que ame o meu amar como você. Não tenho medo nem insegurança. O sol nascerá e tu virás. Tenho confiança na sua intentação, tão conectada como o tendão. Eu tenho confiança na sua intentação, tão conectada como o tendão. Acredito em você, sei que tu tenho confiança em você, sem dúvida tu virás. Sei que tu virás, sei que tu virás, sei que tu virás, sei que estaremos mais conectados dia a dia. Amor antigo, mesmo que o tudo vem, mesmo quando estarei velha, sempre jovem a você. can stop me. Cause I'm addicted to you and I.
Come on in, come on in, come on in.
I follow, no need to say where we are heading now, babe.
Friday, everybody.
I follow the edge of it all. So tell your good night, 'cause I'll buy no matter what, yeah. Susceptible now, before the moment flies, before it flies. So tell your good night, 'cause I'll buy no matter what. Susceptible now, before the moment flies.
We are back, we are back, we are back, we are back. Shout out.
You want to come home with me tonight? It's been a while.
So what is it this time? You just want to be held, or do you want the LD?
What you think it is? I want the LD, baby. And then I want to be held. That's all right with you?
You know me. It's my duty to please that booty.
Peace. What is going on? What is going on? Happy Friday, everybody in the land. Everybody in the land, happy Friday. One more time in my Uma voice. Happy Friday. You are here again of another episode of the Black Bottom Roscast. It is Friday. It is August the 8th, and it is my motherfucking birthday.
It's time for the percolator. 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 It's time for the percolator.
It's my
It's time for
birthday.
the percolator. Percolator.
All right. We ain't partying tonight. We partying, but we kind of partying. Happy birthday to me. Peace and blessings and salutations to everyone that's tuning in. Thank you for joining at another episode of Black Bottom Roscast, where we always bring the real. We have grown folks discussions. We network, we fellowship, and we do things, and we try to do it the right way. I hope everybody had a great week. My week is ending off with my birthday. 54 years old, 54 times around the sun. That's heavy. You know what I'm saying? Peace and blessings to the Leo gang that's out there. Peace and blessings to all those that had a birthday that just passed. And also, hey, my baby says hi. Hi, Harmony. Hi, Harmony. Daddy says hi, and Daddy loves you. Thank you for all your birthday wishes and gifts and hugs and kisses and songs and all that. It was very, very appreciated. I love my family. I love my babies. They always try to go over and beyond to do the best that they can to make sure that I'm happy and I'm smiling and things like that. But we all look at birthdays in a whole different light, and they just want to have a good time and have a good time with, their family. So thank you, Harmony, for your part. Thank you, Nevaeh, for doing your part. Thank you for everybody on Facebook and all social platforms that did in fact wish me a happy birthday. It's very appreciated. I am humbled by that. You could have been doing things anywhere else, but you decided to at least take a few seconds out of your time to wish me happy birthday. I appreciate you.
You dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
Just want to just say, you know, it's a good thing to have another year around the sun. It's so many of us that's no longer here in the land of the living, especially in my generation. You know, I take it, to heart. For those that's still here, still living, still doing what they need to do in life, um, still building, still making memories, still staying active, still being positive. It's a blessing. There are so many people that are not here right now for whatever reason. Some couldn't be helped, others could have been helped, a lot should have been helped. But if nothing else, we should always try to strive to be the best version of ourselves, try to learn from each other, try to heal each other, try to teach each other. You know, I said tonight I wasn't going to do the whole, suit jacket thing tonight. It's Friday, it's my birthday. We partying. Um, my wife bought me a new shirt. I don't know if y'all see it. Y'all probably see it right now. Hold on. There you go. It fits me perfect. Fits me perfect. I do things called whatever I want. It should have said I do things called whatever the fuck I want, but it is what it is. Sometimes you can't have that, on these kind of items and merchandise and stuff like that. I might get that made though. I might make a shirt that just finish that off correctly, because it is what it is. I ain't gonna trip about that, but I still appreciate it for what it is. I got the cowboy hat going on tonight. Got the shirt with the cowboy with the skull. We on some ghost cowboy shit tonight. You know what I'm saying? But y'all see the title. Y'all see what's going on. We got a lot to talk about, a lot to discuss. I don't know who all tuned in, but if you are tuned in, if you're watching from the bushes, please hit the like button on the way in. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. I say I want to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of this year. Please, HBO, and help a brother out with that goal. I got a lot of things in the works for down the road, but I just need the subscribers. I need to be in the algorithm, even though um, my last video, it's like I go up and down with the views. I don't know if it was because of what I had put on my intro music last week. I actually got a fucking email from YouTube because of what I played last week. It got like muted in like certain territories across the country, which I'm not really tripping about that because hell, some of y'all people that's on the other side of the pond and whatever ain't been rocking with me lately. And y'all subscribe. But it's okay though. Maybe one day y'all come on back and do what y'all need to do. What I do? What I do? What I do? Man, is it my fault? That's all I gotta know. If it's my fault, then it's my fault. Okay. Yes, please hit the like button and subscribe and hit the bell and hit the notification section that says all so you can get all future live streams. Let me ask, do y'all want me to just keep this format just strictly live streams, or do you want me to do like short videos, like 10, 15-minute little videos? I do think I should start expanding on that too, as far as that. The shirt comment. Oh, okay. Well, it is what it is. I mean, shit. I do whatever the fuck I want. Yup. I ain't monetized yet. I don't get no cash apps. I don't get no super chats. I don't get no super stickers. I don't get no salutations. It is what it is. You know, definitely, definitely. Short biz, yeah. All right. I'm gonna start working on those. I just gotta take time because I gotta do the whole editing thing. Once I do them, and then I gotta upload it and wait for that shit to upload. The shit ain't easy. Well, a lot of people might think that what we do is easy on this here YouTube streets. This shit ain't easy. This shit ain't easy at all. This shit's hard work. It's hard motherfucking work. But
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
we gonna make it do what it do. We got a lot to talk about. We got a few things to talk about. And we gonna get to it. We gonna network with it. And like I say, for all those that's coming in, come on in. Hit the like button on the way in. At least, if you're watching, say hello, say happy birthday to a brother. This is my birthday. I could be doing other things right now, and y'all could be doing other things right now as well. But if you spending this evening on the Black Bottom Roscast here on my birthday, you are very special. You are very special.
Am I the meanest?
Sure enough.
Am I the prettiest?
Sure enough.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Sure enough.
Well, who am I?
I am the Black Bottom Roscast, and I appreciate all y'all coming out here tonight. We're gonna get this shit started. I ain't about to go on no long soliloquy and get the crying and boo-hooing and shit because I'm 54 and I made it to another year and I ain't got shot, stabbed, locked up. I ain't in the hospital with major diseases and drug addicted and alcohol filled and shit like that. I'm just blessed that I'm able to get up every day, do what I need to do with my family, and keep it moving. Cash App is open. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. The Cash App link is on the description on the banner, scrolling across. Every little dollar does help. A whole bunch of ones does beat a whole bunch of nuns. $20 or more, you do become the show sponsor. But if you do 27 or more, you will become the show sponsor because my wifey is still in the reigning champ of being the show sponsor. And you see it right there. And unless you want your name in lights and in big bold letters, you gotta beat her. To be the man, you gotta beat the man. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for my baby for sending me a Cash App. Always tell my babies to keep their money for themselves and do what they need to do to get they treats and things that they want to have and their little trinkets and stuff like that because my baby girls are girly girls, so I don't mind that because it's always good that they have a father figure in their life that's helping them along and knowing what it's like to have a strong male figure in their household and in their life. So when they get grown and they decide to find a husband, they know what to look for. And if you're not taking care of home, if you're not taking care of family first, then you're not a real man. And I'm going to be honest with you. There's a lot of men, a lot of brothers out here that claim that they're men and you're not real men. Now, I know a lot of us get caught up in the wind with some of these fraudulent women that do the things just because they want to have what they want to have. But you got to learn discernment. You got to learn how to weed out the bullshit. And if you know a person is not right by you, don't waste your time with them, men or women. Because all you're going to do is grow old and grow miserable and grow bitter. And we don't need that. We want the best for ourselves. We're here to enlighten. We're here to learn. And we're here to do things educationally to try to strive to be the best version of ourselves. So with that being said, we're gonna start this off. It was a sister. Perfect example of why the breakdown of the families in this country and the Western world is shitty. This is a perfect example of why a lot of these brothers that are here in the States, men in general, are getting their passports and going elsewhere. This is a wife that decides she wants to get on social media and somewhat brag about the fact that she don't like to do shit for her husband. And I'm trying to figure out, well, what's the dynamic? What are you really doing for your husband while he's married to you? Why you even bitching to cook this man some breakfast? You heard me? Breakfast. Break fast. Like, what the fuck? Like, I can't understand it. I can't understand it. Hold on. Because my man Media Tutorial and Reviews had commented on this. So we gonna see what's up with it.
My husband walks in and tells me that he's hungry. He needs to cook for himself. My job is to make sure that my kids are fed. I don't need to feed a grown-ass man. He could feed himself. I don't care if you've been working 12-hour shifts, 16-hour shifts.
I'm sorry. I know I'm cutting this off short, real quick before we get into the content and the meat of the matter. But any woman that says that shit to you, brothers, leave them alone. Okay, let me get a little closer to you. Let's come a little closer. Leave them alone. If you hear any woman talking like how you about to hear this woman talk, I don't give a fuck how she look. I don't give a fuck how she move on one of those in particular evenings when she's feeling herself and the night is somewhat right for her and things pop off and next thing you know you hearing what OJ Juice Jackson say talk about booty clapping sounds. That don't matter. When you hear what this bitch is talking about, and yeah, and she is a bitch. I'm sorry. I said it. This is what it is. She's a bitch. When you hear what this motherfucker got to say, you ain't gonna want to fuck with women like this. And if you do, then you really need to check yourself as far as the company that you keep. You know what I'm saying? We go straight up. But here we go.
Shifts, you're still going to go ahead and cook for yourself. Same goes for my stepson. I'm not going to cook for you. You're not my child. My kids are my family. My husband is family just by a piece of paper. I will not cook for a grown ass man. If I'm making dinner, you're lucky if you eat leftovers, or you could just starve.
But keeping it strong and independent goes X.
But I'm trying to figure out what makes her feel this way. Who in her life gave her this mentality? Because she just didn't just grow up and become this. She just didn't just spawn from the heavens and shit and from the lower bowels of the earth, you know, out the ground and some bullshit, you know, came through, you know, the turmoils of the destruction of volcanoes and shit like that. She didn't just, you know, do that. Where the fuck did she come from? Who taught her? And what did she witness in her upbringing that she decides that's how she's going to live her life? And that's going to be the bottom line. That's going to be the here and now. That's going to be the end all be all. Who and what and how did she get to this point? So we're going to let MTR cook. We're going to sit back and watch this madness because, you know, from what I've been hearing and seeing, this pissed a couple people off. This pissed a few people off. And if you got any kind of common sense or compassion or anything in life to want to like be a part of this life, then you're not gonna like this video at all. And those that do, go fuck yourself.
Exceptionally wrong. The lovely young lady in today's video goes by XO Jessie. 1,700 followers up on the IGZ with a TikTok account. Now, she has privated her Instagram account after receiving backlash over her content. The content in question was her saying that she will not cook breakfast for her husband, even though she was currently cooking breakfast for her daughter. And then she followed up with a video where the husband essentially is pulling all of the money out of their accounts to eventually divorce her, leaving her destitute, homeless, and alone just because she didn't respect her man.
Hold on, let me ask, what was that first sentence that pissed you off? I just want to know, so because I didn't see that part. Maybe I was doing something, I was looking down, I didn't quite see that part. So what first sentence pissed you off? So I can go ahead on and what was the first sentence that pissed you off with this woman? All right, when you get to that, you post it when you get a chance to comment on that. We're gonna let this cook.
And now we're going to go over some of the videos that she's uploaded onto her page specific to the way that she thinks about things. Let's have some fun with this one. Without further ado.
So my husband said if I'm going to keep excluding my stepchild from gifts, from doing certain things, that he is no longer going to be paying for my children. So I have 7 kids, and out of my 7 kids, only 2 belong to my husband. We're supposed to be going on vacation soon, and now my husband is telling me that 5 of my children will not get to go on vacation because they are not his child. He said that it's only fair since I keep excluding my stepson, which is his child. He then tells me that if I want the rest of my 5 kids to go, that I need to pay for their ticket. I need to go half on the hotel room, and that any food or anything that they want while we're on the trip would have to come out of my pocket because he is only going to take care of his son and the 2 kids that me and him have together.
Is he wrong for that? Let me ask y'all a question. If the shoe was on the other foot, right, and the man was with a woman that had kids, not 1 or 2 children, had children, and they had a child together, and the shoe was on the other foot, and he did and said everything that this woman was saying, what would y'all call that man? Y'all call him a bum. You'll call him a bitch. You'll call him fucking cheap. You'll call him brokey. If you're broke, just fucking say that shit. What you mean you ain't gonna do for me and mine? You took on this fucking debt. You took on this fucking responsibility being a part of this family. How would you feel if that man said, you know what? I ain't doing shit for your 4 kids. Just mine. What you mean? You need me to buy all them school clothes. I'm only buying mine school clothes. I'm only buying mine's Jordans. I'm only taking mines to the game, to the park, to things that children like to do. The zoo, oh, y'all staying at the crib. Six Flags, oh no, I'll see y'all later. How would y'all feel if men did that to y'all kids? You know? How would y'all feel? She is all of that. That's how she feels. I don't know what it is about her. I mean, from looking at her, even on this picture right here, in some of the Pookie and Ray Ray atmosphere, I guess she's a hottie. I guess this is a motherfucker that you'll see walking at the gas station. Y'all try to holler at. The hair, the skin, the lips, all that shit. She probably do some shit. You give her some tequila, a few Modelo's, and some shit like that. A few chalupas and shit. She probably, hey, she probably will bust down for you. Drop it like a hot. Call you Poppy. See, that's where some of y'all fuck up at when they be calling us Poppy and shit. That'd be some black man's weakness. And it be the brothers that these kind of women be getting after. I don't see too often they own men going through the shit that she's talking about. What they not gonna do. Maybe a few. I guarantee you. And I have not done an extensive study on this in particular person and her relationship. But I guarantee you this ain't no damn fucking Hispanic that she's doing this shit to. I bet you it's not. If it is, you a fucking clown, Hector. If it is, I'm talking about you, Jose. If it is, I am fucking laughing at you, Suarez. If you let a bitch like this fuck y'all over in y'all culture, it's gotta be a brother.
And then he has the audacity to say that if I keep excluding my stepson, that he's just simply gonna
check. See, here we go. Hold on for a second, y'all. Check. One, check. All right, check. Hey, thank you there, brother. Thank you for the birthday salutation. Yeah, I'm getting like fucking audio like difficulties, but man, let's see. Let's let this shit go. All right, thank you. All right, yeah, I know you hear me now. I'll be seeing what be going on sometimes. So yeah, it is what it is.
going to give me an invoice from everything that he's paid since day one for my kids, and that he's going to make me pay everything back. And no one forced you to pay for my kids. No one forced you to pay for kids that aren't yours. So I ain't paying a dime back.
All right, this lovely young lady needs to win an award for her pure and utter audacity. Really, ma'am? Let me try to get this math correctly. You came into a relationship and you have 5 kids and you exclude his kids, but still have an expectation for him to pay for all of your kids' shit and have the tender, loving nerve to question, to have the audacity to question why he wants to send you an invoice for your ridiculousness. I don't know why this man hasn't run yet. The first time that she did that, he needed to be out. Even the fact that you keep on calling his son a stepson demonstrates.
Yes, sir. You are right here at the very beginnings of this. So you right on time. You ain't too late. The only thing that you missed with the intro music, I do about 15 minutes of that. But other than that, yeah, I was talking, thanking God for 54 years around this sun and just feeling blessed right now, feeling good. And yeah, we networking, we fellowshipping tonight. So we're gonna react to a few things. Y'all see the title. Modern women are bitter, entitled, and begging. And in this, you're gonna see all of that all in one. This woman feels so entitled. She feels so entitled, but at the same time, she has a little bit of bitterness. And I'm trying to figure out, like, where did this come from? Who taught her to move like this? I'm gonna tell you, some of you brothers, even some of you young brothers, you feeling a female, you feeling a young lady, you might want to like get with her and things like that. Okay, that might be all fine and done, fine and good. But if you really want to see if she's wifey material, if you really want to see how you think she will be in the long haul. See her actions. See how she reacts to things. See how she takes things. See how she handles things. See how she resolves things. And if she has her mother in her life, see how her mother is. If she has both in their life, still in all, that doesn't make it like, okay, she's perfect, because even though we got some families that might have both parents, the child still might go off to stray and just do whatever. But you still got to watch, especially with daughters, especially with young women. If you really want to know how that woman moves and how she acts, you got to watch the mother.
How you're delineating between the children. That tells us all that we need to know. But wait, there's more.
My husband is mad at me because he walked in and he saw that I'm making breakfast, and I told him that this was for me and my daughter, and that if he wanted some, he needed to cook for himself. I told him I was not going out of my way to make breakfast for him. This is only for me and my daughter. Like, if you're that hungry, there's a McDonald's down the street.
Wow.
Or there's eggs in the fridge and there's bacon, and you can make it yourself. He's acting.
Hold on, brothers. I just got to say this. How many of y'all gonna take this kind of smoke? You are busting your ass out here in the world every day. 8, 12, 16 hours a day. Depending on what kind of job you got. Me personally, I'm not about to work 12, 16 hours for no damn body unless it's my own company. I'm just going to keep it 100. I'm not about to give a job that's writing me a check that much time. That's just me personally. I'm just the type of person where I feel is I'm not about to work 2 or 3 jobs to compensate for what I need to take care of in my everyday life. If that one job is not doing it, then maybe I need to evaluate the kind of job and what job skills I have so I can dictate that kind of pressure, so I can dictate that kind of money. I'm not about to do that. So until you brothers figure out what it is that you're really good at that can generate you income to the highest standard, you really need to look at yourself. If you want this kind of lifestyle that you see and you praise about, it's only an illusion unless you make it a reality. You wanting to have nice things is one thing. You striving to do the necessary things to get those things is totally different. See, a lot of our people got this whole mindset screwed up as far as, money. Money is earned. It ain't just given. Money made is not just going to just fall out the fucking sky just because you got a business, just because you a hustler. There are a lot of broke ass hustlers out here. There's a lot of broke ass businesses out here that's on the verge of fucking bankruptcy or going out of business because they do bad business. So we got to figure what we're going to do to maximize our time, to minimize our stress, and to literally galvanize our goals. Y'all think of that for a second. If you're not doing those things, if you're not getting to that point, if you don't have that mindset that you can always do better, then you really need to look at yourself in the mirror and figure that shit out. because ain't nobody else out here going to give that to you. You have to get out and get it for yourself. And sometimes in life, you got to think selfish like that. Sometimes in life, you have to think about the bottom line. There's nothing wrong with doing things for others that you care about. This ain't this kind of channel. We're not on the women hating, bashing group club that you might think it is just because you see the certain titles, you see the certain thumbnails that I put on here. No, I want some of you women to really realize what the fuck y'all doing, why y'all sit up here and end up an old hag, end up by yourself, end up with nothing, end up being used and abused, gave all your so-called love to only to be used and abused. Then you might want to look yourself into the mirror and see what kind of person you really are. Because right here, this person right here is showing me, and if you don't see it, it should show you that she's selfish. She don't give a fuck about nothing but her. She likes to gaslight. She likes to be victim blaming and putting the blame game into shit. She ain't shit, man. This is an ain't shit bitch. And yeah, I said that shit. Y'all don't like it? Go fuck your mother too. I don't care. It's my birthday. We celebrate. We partying. But this is real shit right here. Ain't no fucking way in hell y'all gonna deal with a man like this. Why should men deal with a woman like this? Come on, let's go.
Like this not cooking for him thing is brand new. I gave him a list of things that I don't do the day that we got married, and he was okay with it.
Yo, giving your husband a list of something that you won't do for him while doing this for your children is absolutely diabolical work. Lord knows why he continued to walk down that aisle with you. Perhaps he thought that you would change, but to be in the marriage and saying he could go to McDonald's to go get him hotcakes and sausage with a McGriddle on the side is wild.
So what's the problem now? I told him, if you don't want to cook, you could wait and see if there's any leftovers. If there's leftovers, go ahead and eat. If there's no leftovers, then I'm sorry. You're going to have to figure it out. But I am not going to cook for you. It's not my job to cook for you. I'm sorry. And then on top of that, I'm doing scrambled eggs. He wants a fried egg. No, I'm sorry.
How dare he?
That's too much work for me. I'm not going to do it. Plus, he's so picky with his food that he might as well just cook it himself. So like that, he doesn't have nothing to complain about.
Now he's in his house. She purchased food utilizing his money, his stove, his pots, his pans, his ladle, and he's still getting disrespected like this. How are the kids eating better than the husband? How? And it's not even his kids because she ignores his kids. It's just her own kids. Now, of course, the comments started to eat her alive. This brother says, you lucky I'm on ban warning. At this point, I'll cook for bro. WTF. My husband is mad because I'm the lousiest wife known to mankind. And she loved that comment. Bro, leave her. Don't get mad when him and a coworker go out to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And may this love never find.
All right, ladies. Since you want to have a list, right? How would y'all feel if men had a list like this? First off, list number one. You have a pleasant attitude. That's one. Next thing on the list, you need to know how to do things in conversations other than trying to big up yourself. Okay. Next on the list, you gotta know how to cook. Next on the list, you want things that a man want. Don't ask if you can't do it yourself. Meaning, oh, I want a man that smells nice, that looks good, that's fit, that's in shape. Don't say that shit if you sitting on your ass all motherfucking day and you ain't in shape. You don't even take effort or make efforts to stay in shape. Oh well, I got kids. I gotta worry about that. And this, that, and the third. Okay, that's fine. That's cool. That's all right. We understand. You know, kids are very active. I done seen other groups of society in the world that have kids that are just as active with their children as them. They might not be doing all the things that their children do, but they are still active. They got to keep up with them, right? You know, um, do for others as you will want others to do for you. As we all, the oldest saying in the book, and it stands true because who wouldn't want someone to not do for them that they would do for the other person? You know, how many times we done heard stories? Oh, these men need to know how to cook and clean too. Why? Is it because that you want to see if they can do it, if they was taught these things, or is it because you just that damn fucking lazy, or you don't know how to do it yourself because you wasn't taught these things? You know, there are some situations and dynamics of relationships where the man is doing all the fucking cooking and cleaning and shit, where the woman does nothing but just sit on her motherfucking ass. No, I'm gonna say this just like Kevin Samuel said. Relationships and marriage is a fucking job. And if you don't do your job well, just like if you go and punch a clock in the Kinkos, if they're still around, I don't even know if they're still around. Anyway, I just went back to old school shit. But unless you punch a clock to fucking Exxon or fucking Target or Walmart or a fucking any other fucking business out here, you don't do your job, you know what happens, right? You don't get suspended and have to come back a couple days afterwards. You get fucking fired. Hey, I appreciate you, bro. It's always a blessing, man. It's always a blessing. We still here, we still moving, we still getting stronger, we still learning, and we still networking and fellowshipping. That's the mess. That's the message. That's the best thing about life. We can never be without knowledge. We can never be without learning. You know?
Find my son. With the final comment here, reading, this is the beginning of the end of this marriage. A lot more on that to come. Now, as you can imagine on that post, she got a lot more negative feedback than what she thought that she would have. Typical. That seems to be the story of all of these TikToks that I go over. Then she uploaded additional content, doubling down. I never cook for my husband. He only eats the leftovers me and my kids leave. If not, he can cook for himself. Let's listen.
Right now, I'm cooking steaks for me and my kids. Do you think I'm gonna make one for my husband? Absolutely not. All the men over on Instagram are upset because I was in the middle of cooking breakfast and my husband wanted some, and I said no, he could make it himself. I was cooking only for me and my daughter. I'm not gonna go out of my way to add in 2-3 more eggs just because you want some. So now for dinner, I'm cooking once again, obviously. I'm making steaks for me and my children, and if my husband wants some, he could go ahead and get some, put it on the stove, and cook it himself.
Wow. By the
Hold
way,
on.
the husband.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you this right fucking now. She couldn't be with me. You cooking steak and I don't get one. My wife will fucking tell you how I feel about steak. And I don't eat steak every goddamn day. If I could, I would, but I'm not. I'm just not. That's just too much. You eat steak every goddamn day for a month, you're gonna fucking just be, yeah, weight wise. But ain't no fucking way. Bitch, you about to cook steak in front of me? Yeah, I said bitch. And I don't get none. Well, and she looked like the kind of motherfucker that fucking bagged a sucker. She looked like the kind of motherfucker that bagged a sucker. That's gonna pay for everything. pay for the lights, pay for the gas, pay for the rent, pay for the food, pay for your clothes, pay for the kids, pay for every fucking thing while you sit on your punk ass and suck up all the benefits, suck up all of the treats and the things that just come with dealing with a man that don't mind taking care of business. Men, we're not the kind of men. Real men are not men that don't like to do for their family. It makes us feel good that we're doing something for our family. It makes us feel a certain kind of way when we see the happiness and what our children is doing and how they're living and how your significant other is living. It makes real men feel good to be in that kind of light. Is it rare in this day and time? Yeah, the fuck it is. In this modern time, yeah, it's rare to have that kind of understanding and relationship in this world. Because some people out here don't appreciate that shit. Some people just take things for granted. Some people just suck the life out of people that they know they can suck the life out of. So we got to have these discussions. And especially for you men that doing this kind of shit to women like this, please stop. You're putting too much battery power in their back to think that they can do this shit to anybody. Oh, it didn't work with him. Oh, I'll find the next one. Oh, it didn't work with him. I'll find the next one. No, brothers. Women like this, y'all need to shut it down at the fucking door and let them know, bitch, if you ain't doing for me, I sure the fuck ain't doing for you. Oh, and if it's just for a good time, for a short time, not a long time, then that's not what it is. I always used to have a saying back when I was in my younger years. Like, sex with me is hard. And some women would have thought, like, what, because you do it hard, you do it rough? No, it ain't that. It's just when I'm finished, and I get up, and I'm like, all right, what? You ain't staying tonight? Nah, I gotta go. You think you can help me out? No, I ain't got that. I ain't. What? Am I your daddy? The fuck? You need some help? Call your daddy. Don't call me. Yeah, sex with me is hard. If you get it, consider yourself blessed. If you didn't stick around, then you should know why. You wasn't worth it.
He's uploading content about him on the TikTok account. Not like it should matter, but once he found out, it added insult to injury, which gets into his reaction to the whole situation.
I always only cook enough for me and my 6 kids. If anybody else wants to eat, like my husband, then he needs to make his own food. And some people are like, oh, how can you say that it's going out of your way because you're already cooking? It is going out of my way because this could be the last steak I make right now. But then I have to make another one for my husband. I could have been already sitting down eating. But no, you want me to make food for you? Absolutely not. If you are...
And I'm going to be honest with you, this bitch don't even look all that. Maybe she did before all them goddamn kids. She looked like she got a greasy ass back. I mean, maybe she might, I don't know. Maybe it's just because how I paused this shit. She just, she might got a hot mouth. I don't know. It is what it is. But, brothers, this is what y'all want. This is the kind of woman that y'all want in y'all life. That move and act like this, and then to put y'all business out here on social media like that is the fucking, it's the most to me. Now I know we all deal with social media and we all in this new age of this part of the matrix in life, and some things, you gotta put out here, you want to put out here, but shit like this is how y'all moving out here in the streets. Is she a Gen Zer? Because you Gen Z motherfuckers, y'all something else, man. Y'all the most entitled, laziest bums I've ever seen in a generation. Not just in a few people, in a fucking ration. Yeah, I said that shit. Y'all got something to say? Hey, let's talk about it. My line is open. Anybody got a problem about what I'm saying on my live streams, you can always come on this video call. You can video call me. We can get right here on this live. We can have a live direct discussion. All I ask is that you have some kind of sense and you show your face, because I don't do these the black screens and the bots and shit like that. But this is y'all. These is y'all people. These y'all motherfuckers.
Is that hungry, you wouldn't mind cooking for yourself. Or if he doesn't want to cook, he's too tired to cook, he could wait and see if there's any leftovers and he could eat that.
And then she tripled down with this gem.
I do not care if I'm making breakfast, lunch, or dinner. If my husband walks in and tells me that he's hungry, he needs to cook for himself. I refuse to cook for him. The other day while making breakfast, my husband walks in and he's like, oh, can I have some? And I'm like, no, this is for me and my children. You could go ahead and go in the fridge, get your eggs, get your bacon, and make yourself some breakfast. My job is to make sure that my kids are fed. I don't need to feed a grown-ass man. He could feed himself. I don't care if you've been working 12-hour shifts, 16-hour shifts, you're still going to go ahead and cook for yourself. If not, there's a McDonald's right up the road. Same goes for my stepson. I'm not going to cook for you. You're not my child. And people are like, oh, but you said you cook for your family. Your husband is your family. My kids are my family. My husband is family just by a piece of paper. My kids are blood related to me. That's my family. I will not cook for a grown-ass man. If I'm making dinner, you're lucky if you eat leftovers. If not, make your own dinner, because I won't be making it for you. Or you could just starve.
She is Super Saiyan beyond selfish, completely useless. But then the husband...
Hold on. She said if you don't do it for yourself, you can starve. Bitch. Where you about to stay? Where you about to live? Where you about to walk around and sashay around and not check. Shit. Fuck. God damn it. Hold on, y'all. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Check. All right, if y'all can hear me, say put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. Shit, I just lost track of what I was just saying. But no, I didn't lose track. How the fuck you gonna sit here and tell me what you not about to do and think you about to still live in my house? How you think you gonna tell me, oh, I can either cook for myself or you can starve? Brothers, this the kind of women y'all want to fuck with? Oh, all she cares about is her fat ass and her kids that she spawned? And in some cases that, you might run across people and get in relationships where both y'all got children by different, situations. She don't even want to fucking partake in that. It's all about her and hers. Fuck you and yours. And y'all want to fuck with those kind of bitches? I feel sorry for you, man. Ain't no pussy that good. Yeah, I said it. This is late night. This is late night. It's the black bottle. Yeah. I say things like that. I ain't monetized yet, so I'm going to say whatever. Ain't no pussy that damn good. Ain't no head that damn good. Was you about to sit here in my motherfucking face and tell me what you ain't gonna do for me and mine? Or I can starve? Where you gonna live at? I don't give a fuck what you look like or how you move or what you back up. Where you about to live at? A man said, hey, shit, we wouldn't be living together and she wouldn't be cooking a damn thing in my house if I don't eat, nobody eat. Straight up. Straight up. Like, how you feel that you gonna eat in my motherfucking house and I can't eat unless I eat? Shit. You got the game fucked up. But let's hear what this motherfucker Helper Moon got to say.
Caught wind of her shenanigans. Let's watch.
So my husband decided to drain our joint bank account and leave me after so much controversy on my videos. So on my main page, I made a video about how I didn't want to cook breakfast for my husband because I didn't want to go out of my way from making scrambled eggs to making a fried egg for him. And I said that he could do it himself. I don't cook for my husband. I never have, and I'm not going to be starting today. I'm sorry. I guess he got, wind of the videos, and yeah, he drained our bank account, and he has told me that I have.
You embarrassed this man. You made this man feel less than. You made this man feel that all this hard work that he does is for nothing. You made this man feel like he wasn't shit. You made this man feel like he was beneath you. You made this man feel like you was doing him a favor being in his life. You made him think that you was the prize. And you ain't nothing but a motherfucking Happy Meal game. You at the bottom, you that fucking prize at the bottom of a Cracker Jack box. When was the last time y'all found a fucking prize at the bottom of a Cracker Jack box? Matter of fact, when was the last time you had a box of Cracker Jacks? I'm just saying. When was the last time y'all bought a box of Cracker Jacks? The fuck? She really ain't all that. Oh, square face, oh, long head ass. Anyway, let's go.
Have to leave.
Yes.
Good job, my brother. We rocking with you.
There's not many videos that I lose all hope for humanity, and this would have been the one if it did not conclude in this optimal way. If anybody knows who this man is, please send him my contact information. I'd like to throw him an entire freedom party right here up on the platform. He finally emancipated himself from the hellscape that is this woman.
Thought he was the one that's going to be gone and that I was going to be able to stay here. But he returned and he said that I need to pack up my things and go. I told him absolutely not, because I have children and me and my children are not going to be in the street. So I told him that he has to evict me. And the one that gave him this idea of leaving me was his birth giver. Yes.
His mom?
His mother was the one that gave.
This bitch had the audacity to sit up here. Hold on. Let me get this right. She said the one that gave him the word or the gumption to leave your punk ass alone was his birth giver. So I guess that's what he should think of you with this, the child that he got from your ass, is you was just the birth giver. I guess you're not gonna realize how fucked up you put that kind of energy out there when your children grow up and say, oh, you talking about the woman that this was my birth giver? How would y'all feel if your children said that about you? If this isn't the most narcissistic, selfish, self-entitled, yet slow mindset that I've ever heard, if I didn't see this shit firsthand, I wouldn't believe that a motherfucker actually thinks like this. Like straight the fuck up, man. I wouldn't believe that a bitch would think like that. But I'm glad. But see what's fucked up about this situation though. Yeah, he's saying, he gotta go and all this other shit. But you know how y'all women are. Y'all like to make it hard on brothers when they ready to leave your punk ass alone. Some of y'all don't want to leave when it's time to fucking go. Some of y'all just don't know when the fucking well run dry. Some of y'all just feel that y'all just so fucking entitled. It's almost almost to the point where a man has to just lose everything just to get rid of your punk ass in some cases. And that's fucked up. Y'all bitches don't know how to just get the fuck up and go. When the shit ain't working, y'all don't know how to just leave. Y'all want to just stick around. Y'all want to antagonize. Y'all want to gaslight. Y'all want to fight. Y'all want to holler. Y'all want to scream, bitch, and moan, and cry. Victim. When things don't go your motherfucking way, brothers, get your power back, man. Don't ever let no female do this shit to y'all. That shit right there is the reason why the marriage rate in this country is so fucking low. And the divorce rate is so fucking high. Because of this self-entitlement, this feminist fucking movement, this fucking what's the word I'm looking for? God damn it. It's on the tip of my tongue, but fuck it, it doesn't matter. The bumfuckery of it all. In Lamech's terms. The shit stain of how some of you women think. You think this gonna go on? And then you mad because some of these men saying, fuck this shit, fuck that, fuck you, fuck this area. I'm getting my passport, I'm getting the fuck up out of here. And you wondering why they like that? And then y'all want to get mad when you see them same men that y'all done shitted on all that time happy somewhere else. That is some hateful ass shit. Now, I'm not saying that everybody you should want to wish happiness on, because some people, I'm just be honest, they are, and they is what it is. Some people don't deserve happiness. Is that my judgment? Yeah, that's my judgment. Is it the judgment of the world? That's to be yet to be seen. But don't stop nobody from their own, progression. That makes you look weak. If you so hell-bent to stop someone else's progression, that just shows how bum of a person you are. You ain't no better than a fucking slug on a fucking log. You ain't no bigger than a son of a flea. And you pretty goddamn small. You are, if the people that's like this have the mindset and the mentality of a son of a flea. Yeah, I said it. I said it, and I stand on it. If you got anything to say about it, we can all talk about it. If we can talk about it, we can have a discussion about it. It's some more shit that's going on with some of you selfish motherfuckers out here. Messy Michon got something to say about it. And yeah, we're gonna talk about this right here too.
Like most people, but when you're a homeless single mom living in a shelter, buying something just for you feels rare. Everything I get usually goes to my son.
Check. Hold on, y'all. Check. Can y'all hear me? If you can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. If you can hear me on this live, put a 1 on the chat. I see I'm gonna have to change some. This is why I'm saying, man, I need support, y'all. A whole bunch of ones beats a whole bunch of nuns. That's why I got the Cash App up, man. The brother broke. I'm trying to build this platform, and I need this shit to run smoother than what the fuck I'm running. Please help a brother out sometimes. if y'all willing to watch me and get some of this knowledge and get some of this, information that we putting out here, okay, thank you. You hear me. If y'all really about trying to help the cause of the Black Bottom Broadcast, please support the channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please do that for me, if nothing else. If all my subscribers right now, and I'm a small channel, if all my subscribers just gave me $1, that can help build this channel. That's all I'm asking this shit for. I need help with the channel. Anyway, Messenger Shine got some things to say about this same subject that we're talking about with these old selfish ass, begging ass.
Pull-ups, training underwear, food, wipes, and a toy if I can get it. But today I got something for me. Just a simple t-shirt. Soft, clean, something that I can sleep in and feel more comfortable and a little more like human. It's not designer, it's not new season anything, but if it is mine. And I only say that because I deserve to feel comfort too. I deserve to feel okay at night, even if I'm sleeping on a shelter mattress. This little shirt reminds
SYCBM, Reaper. SYCBM.
me that I still matter. And
All right, so basically what this is talking about, this is the other end of the sisters and the women that's out here, the modern people out here that, a lot of these women out here is on social media homeless and they're expressing their day-to-day lives. My thing is this: if you got the gall to put your business out here that you're out here homeless, you're a homeless single mom, why isn't it that you didn't work it out with who you had these children with? What was you doing out here ultimately in the streets? Why you're not only a single mom, but yet and still you're homeless? What is really going on out here with this shit, man? Like real fucking talk. But let's hear what this one got to say about it.
and that I'm allowed to care for myself, even while I'm carrying the weight of everything else. This shirt isn't just fabric to me. It was a reminder that I still exist outside of being a mother, outside of the shelter, and outside of the struggle. I wore it proudly, even if no one noticed, because I knew what it meant. And it meant that I didn't give up on myself. Even on my lowest days, I'm starting to find ways to care for myself. And for now, that's enough to keep me going.
Y'all, I used my last $50. This last $50 I put towards the application fee. And I have basically wasted $200 towards applications. I'm so over it.
Reaper, she's in Houston. Come on now. She in Houston, child. Is this one of those sugar mamas? No. In Five Below, I love Five Below. I go there for cell phone stuff because it's cheap, as opposed to going to the AT&T store. But she happy she got a shirt, child. Whatever, child. Whatever. I'm just saying. So this story right here, though, right? I just heard a divester talk about this. A divester was talking about this particular story, and it's very interesting the way that they see it and the way that I see it. We were watching the same thing and we see it two completely different ways. So I've seen this because I was watching her, and she was saying that this situation is this way because of the baby dad. This is what she was saying the whole time. Oh, poverty, and this is all you get from black men, and they ain't nothing, and where the baby daddy at? And when I be asking where the baby daddy at, everybody got something. Not y'all, you know what I'm saying.
All right. So we got two different dynamics, right? You just saw one reaction where there's a woman that's married and not happy with this person, obviously, because she's saying what she's not going to do. Now you're looking at a woman that's homeless with children, man not around, and complaining about what this man is not doing. So my question is, what is the common denominator of these two case studies? What is the common denominator? If anybody knows, put your comments in the chat so we can highlight it. What do y'all think is the common denominator in both these different cases that we're seeing right now? Do anybody know? Do anybody know why these two dynamics is not getting what they feel that they should have? I'm not going to sit up here and say what they deserve to have, because you don't deserve shit. A lot of people out here deserve a few things, but we're not going to get into that right now. But what is the common denominator? Why these two dynamics of women, one that's married that ain't happy, obviously, and the one that's single and not happy? What's the common denominator and all that? Anybody know? I'll give y'all a few seconds to answer. If you don't know the answer, I'll give you an answer. It's them. It's how they move. It's how they talk. It's how they look at men. Some of these women look at men as nothing but a meal ticket. They don't look at them as a companion. They don't look at them as a provider. Well, they look at them as a provider. But they don't look at them as a protector. They don't look at them as in respect. They don't respect these men. If they respected these men, they wouldn't be doing what the fuck they doing. I'm just keeping it 100. If they really respected these men, you wouldn't be seeing these kind of videos on social media. There is a lack of respect. And how did they learn this lack of respect? Who taught them? Who's the teacher? Who's the number one teacher of children? And it's women. If them women that's raising other fucking spawn children that come out in this world and try to so-called be productive, what are they teaching these children?
Be getting smart and everything, and it's like, well, child, how you get 3 kids? Because I'm just gonna assume, I could be wrong, that after the first kid it wasn't too good, after the second kid it wasn't too good, and the third kid now you're homeless. I mean, how you get from 1 to 3? How you get from 1 to 3? I'm just saying. And of course, it's always his fault, but that's the side of the story that nobody ever hears, right? So how do you keep having sex and having kids? Like, again, birth control is just not an option these days, right? This is Houston, too, where the high STD and STI and HIV, if I'm not mistaken, right? Again, I don't hear these people talking, if it ain't grape and it ain't SA, then that means you willingly did it. And listen, this is my thought, right? If this girl right here, and I'm gonna let it play, is dealing with that VP at Bank of America, Wells Fargo, who's probably at least $125,000, why are you homeless? And how do you have 3 kids and you ain't never married nobody? And you didn't think I'll marry after I have kids. I'm sorry, I will have kids after I get married. No thought about that? No thought about that? That's just crazy talk. And as we know, and we have been hearing for years, that there's a single mother problem, epidemic, whatever you want to call it. But like I always say, everybody got to feel fire that it's hot instead of just understanding and knowing that it's hot without having to do it yourself. 3 times? No. But maybe everybody's that dumb. I don't know. Rome, appreciate you. He said, I'm in a bind. Not Chronicles 16, season 69.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
Some other time.
I really need this money, Nate.
Thank you, Boo. Shout out to Decline Management. I see you, Boo. He said, ladies, don't your kids deserve loving fathers? That's crazy. Are you racist over there, Decline Management, in the gentleman's lounge? You cannot say that. You cannot say that. No, they don't. They deserve these people who know everything, which is how Coach has all those the things that he just listed. Like it's on social media, it's on TikTok, running off at the mouth. No shade against you at all, but I'm just saying I don't disagree. I don't want to do it by myself. Let me rephrase. I didn't want to do it by myself, so I don't understand how these people think that that's cute. I'm not interested. I didn't make them by myself, so I'm really not sure how anybody's supposed to think that I'm gonna take care of them by myself. Fuck that. But that's just me. You pick me. Okay. But child, I'm not.
I hear you, Big Mike. You said, shit, her and her kids wouldn't be eating a damn thing in my house. The first time she refused to cook for me, she will be gone the next day. That sounds good, man. But how a lot of these laws are, how a lot of us men are, how we we negate the red flags for personal wants from some of these women sometimes. Let's come closer. Sometimes we ignore the red flags. Sometimes we ignore the fact that you see that this woman is selfish. But just because they loving on you a certain kind of way, putting it back like O'Shea Duke Jackson say, booty clapping sounds. Sometimes we be forgetting that shit, right? Man, I know it's hard. I know it's sometimes out of our character and out of our nature sometimes. Sometimes you gotta just leave the pussy alone. I'll say this again in my Umar voice. Sometimes you gotta leave the pussy alone. Sometimes you gotta leave the pussy alone. Sometimes you gotta leave the pussy alone.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
Let me ask y'all a question. Check. Let me ask y'all a question. Is that 15, 20, 30 minutes of pleasure worth your sanity with these women? I mean, let me know. I mean, if it is, then it is what it is with y'all. If y'all are willing to sacrifice your dignity, your manhood, your happiness for the sake of some ass, then have at it. You are that percentage of men that constantly go through bullshit. You are the percentage of men that we constantly react to on these body cam videos. You are the constant men that we constantly react to on these, oh, he snapped videos. You are that motherfucker. You are the weakest link if you keep doing this bullshit, man. Ain't nothing wrong with loving on a woman. Ain't nothing wrong with, helping your needs, so to speak. But if it's for the sake of your dignity as a man, if it's for your sake of being respected as a man, if your woman don't respect you, why the fuck are you with her? If you don't respect these men, sisters, why are you with some of these men? Are y'all that broke, poor, and gang banging? Are y'all that damn desperate to have something? Because some of y'all claim that y'all so independent and so strong and so, y'all don't need us. Why do y'all move the way y'all move? Who taught y'all that shit? Where your mama at, man? Let me have a discussion with your mama. Maybe I'll figure that shit out. But until then, you know, we got to keep reacting.
I'm not living in poverty. I ain't homeless. Praise the Lord. Supreme 10, I appreciate you. He said, Messi, you have to do a live stream about those 3 children that got caught stealing from Walgreens. Yeah, I saw it. Maybe tomorrow, boo. Oh no. Yeah, maybe tomorrow though. I know about it. Half damn crazy, child. These people.
So, baby, I got 3 kids. Don't get no help, no support.
And I know y'all heard that story about them kids that was in Walgreens stealing, and then had the nerve to talk greasy and talk shit to the employees that was watching them walk out the door with stolen merchandise, and they talking about what they gonna do to them motherfuckers. I'm sorry, God ain't through with me yet. I know this because I feel this, and I just know this. If I was to be an employee that was working at that store, seeing what the fuck I saw, getting back the backlash as far as what I was getting and what they was doing in that video, y'all, I don't have it right here offhand, but I think Michelle probably posted it on this one. I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that. But if y'all actually saw that video, you might want to choke them bitches up too. Yeah, that would probably been the day I've been fired. But guess what? I would have felt good about it. You know, if that was my last week check and I had to find something else, I feel good about it. Because ain't no fucking way in hell I'm about to have no bastard ass kids coming to my place of fucking where I work at, where I earn a fucking paycheck at, fucking shit up. And I'm not about to fucking stop that shit. And you gonna tell me what you ain't gonna do? No. This ain't that. This is why I can't work within like customer service or food service, you know, shit like that. Cause you know, when a customer get ignorant, I might like get ignorant back. And it ain't that I'm doing it because I don't have no coof. It's just you're not about to fucking play the situation and think that you're gonna control this shit. How some of these women and some of these motherfuckers out here be crime victim. When I'm done with you, yeah, you'll be the victim for real. The fuck? Where we at with it? See, these new motherfuckers, these Gen Zers, some of you millennials, y'all fucking up, man. And I know y'all want to blame us Gen X, Generation X. Yeah. It's a hit or miss with that. All Generation X people was not moving like that. There are some Generation X people that really believe in structure because we had that structure just the same. But
support, nothing. My baby daddy on child support, don't help do shit. You hear me? But and everybody keep asking me like, why are you like?
So she said baby daddy, so that leads me to believe that there's only one, and she gave that man 3 fucking kids and required nothing. Child.
Laughing. Why are you laughing? Because you gotta laugh to keep from crying. But I have to move from where I was at by August 1st. Today is July the 28th. I'm just basically patiently waiting on these people to tell me if I'm approved or denied. And then on top of it, I still got school shopping to do. I got 2 kids that's going to school this year, like y'all. So I just did an application.
Oh, and they're young, because if 2 kids are going to school this year, maybe they're twins, then that means they're very, very young. 6 or less. 6 or less. This is amazing. And you out here homeless, making TikTok videos. Because, you know, that's the new thing is everybody want to be an influencer. So, you know, they want the videos to go viral. They want all of us to watch it. I'll watch it through other content creators. Again, shout out to Real Life, Real Tops. And just go ahead and be like, it's okay. You don't know. Child, I'll give you the view. I'll give you the view. Because this is ridiculous damn list, as per usual. Derwin, I appreciate you, boo. He says, I missed it. Oh, I'm convinced Black women are the generational Oh, no. Oh, no. Now I'm a curse. I tell you, y'all ain't shit. Just playing.
Wait. He might, I won't say that as a all the way true statement, but let's think about this in a more intellectual mindset. How many situations have you seen over the last few years that went left that might have caused someone's deletion, might have caused someone's financial destruction, might have caused someone's living situation to be compromised? How many times have you seen those situations be involved with a woman, a lady, a female? How many of those situations that went all the way left, a woman was somewhere in the middle of all that? Whether it was a theft, whether it was a deletion, whether it was money coming up fucked up, whether it was businesses getting looted. I mean, let me know if I'm telling the lie. You know, if not, if so, I shut the fuck up and I just keep this shit going. But I don't want to say we should be always constantly pointing the fingers at the blame of things. I really want us to come with some kind of resolution of what we're going to do to change these things. I'm just showing these things because there's a lot of dysfunction, there's a lot of lack, there's a lot of disrespect, there's a lot of not knowing, and there's a lot of ignorance that's going on in our community and across the country. When are we going to really understand that if you really want things to go a certain way, you got to put some kind of effort in to help that shit along? You just can't keep bitching and moaning and complaining about what ain't happening. What are you going to do to help change the narrative? You just going to sit there and keep complaining? Or are you going to come up with some kind of a resolution?
Make sure y'all hit the like button before we subscribe if you are new.
And I've called and I pulled up to so many different places saying they accept applications that y'all told me that they accept people that have evictions. New management, so no, they don't. I pulled up to this one place that did accept evictions and I just did my application. And
I'm pulling up to a place that does accept evictions.
And I'm going to say this right now. For me to hear these few generations, and I'm talking about you ladies, when I keep hearing these style stories about your living situation, about your marital situation, about you being overwhelmed because you've got all these kids, I must ask you one question. Because in these last 30, 40, 50 years, a large majority of you households was brought up and raised with a single parent 9 times. Well, I won't say 9 times out of 10, but at least 7 times out of 10, you was raised by your mama. What did she really teach you? What did your mother really teach some of you motherfucking knucklehead ass females and men? How to be productive and respectful in society. Can anybody answer that question? What did y'all mamas really do to help y'all be respectful in this? Because I don't see it. I don't see it. I'm gonna let this ride out.
Evictions. Hold on.
I got 2 kids that's going to school this year, like y'all. So I just did an application And I've called and I've pulled up to so many different places saying they accept applications. That y'all told me that they accept people that have evictions. New management, so no, they don't. I pulled up to this one place.
She's listening to people on TikTok that told her that this place accepts evictions. This place accepts evictions on your record. What does that have to do with anybody else except for her fucking brain to go to TikTok to get information, right? And listen to people that say, child, go over here to this place, child, go over here to that place, and then complain about all the application fees. I never had empathy or sympathy for motherfuckers that complained about the application fee. Oh, well, what if I don't get it? Then you don't get it. This is amazing. Well, I shouldn't have to pay an application fee. You don't have to pay one. Don't apply. What do you want from me? So I should just take on all the costs of running your fucking credit and spending the time to do this shit and getting all this shit and making a decision for free because you can't afford it, child. I don't want you to live here anyway. I might not get it. In my head, I'm like, you probably won't. But child, that's the only way you're going to find out because I'm not doing shit for free. That's how that shit works. So that's how important it is for you to pay your fucking rent. I know. She lost her job or whatever. Maybe she did. She ain't saying none of that, okay? That ain't what she putting out here, so we going by what the fuck it is that she's saying. She's saying her baby daddy ain't shit and she homeless. Of all things to put out here, that's the only thing she got to say. So, man, where do you work at? And how often? Oh, and that 2 kids are about to go to school. She might be one of these ones out here talking about she not gonna buy the school supplies. I'm just saying. Trinidad said, women, please separate yourselves from the others. They don't want to, because they don't want to go against the sisterhood, the non-existent sisterhood. Anyway, go on, girl.
Is it did accept evictions and I just did my application and so now I gotta get the picture stuff, y'all. The day I have been dreading. Good Lord, Google moving. Now all these companies y'all finna have exciting for your mama, I don't care. If they ain't encouraging me, adding to the GoFundMe, you can please leave it to your mama. Tell your mama.
GoFundMe. Anybody want to donate to the GoFundMe?
This is amazing.
Anyone want to donate to the GoFundMe? This is where she was living. So she getting ready to talk about where she was living. And the divester that I was listening to said that a Black woman saved this woman because of the deadbeat baby daddy. So a Black woman came through to save her. That's what she saw in this. Let me let this shit play. Night J, appreciate you. La-di-dee, la-di-da, la-da-dee, la-di-da. Shout out to you, boo.
I just go, y'all. The day I have been dreading. Good Lord, Google moving. Now all these companies y'all finna have exciting for your mama, I don't care. If they ain't encouraging me, adding to the GoFundMe, you can please leave it to your mama. Tell your mama, she might want to hear it. Now, yes, I was standing at a garage with me and my 3 kids. My friend had allowed me to rent her garage out. And I was standing there. I knew that wasn't going to be forever, but it happened. I packed up all this stuff, y'all. Packed it all up. And I've been making trips all week, you feel me? But I went ahead and cleaned the rest of it out, all while still having to get ready and go pick up kids and be a full mother. Full-time mama is what I need to be seeing. But, this is my life. These are my kiddos. I want to go pick them up on time. This is my life. You don't like it, you ain't got to watch it. Keep moving.
But why did you have to get to that point? What did you do and how did you move to get to the point where you happen to do shit like this and live in survival mode? We got to ask these questions, y'all. What can we do to better ourselves in our everyday life? Everybody want to put their business all on social media. And we're going to talk about it. Because it's like, okay, what are you planning? What is your goal with all of this? Are you hoping and praying that someone is going to say, hey, I'm going to take you out of this shit. I'm going to help you with this problem. I'm going to give you some money. This looks like, this looked like some ghetto dry begging, in my opinion. To be honest with you, this looked like some straight dry begging shit. This some broke bitch behavior. And I'm not saying that just because they're women. There's some men out here that be doing bitch ass shit. This is broke ass nigga behavior. When we gonna change this shit, yo?
Moving. Okay, you guys. So I came on here to
Three kids living in the damn garage. But this is who's in charge. No, you can't just run out and get no Section 8. Allegedly, if you're in a shelter, you might get it quicker, but that's years of a wait. That wait is years. But it's all some Negro's fault. Now, I'm not saying that he ain't at fault for something, but child, let's make sure we give some fault right here. You ain't doing what needs to be done. You got your kids living in a fucking garage. You got three damn kids. And you're making TikToks because this is the solution to everything is a GoFundMe and now TikTok. That's the way of the world now. Let me rephrase, the United States at minimum anyway. Thank you, CIP. He says, since we have all these frontal lobe problems, why don't we have special programs for them? There need to be some special programs for show. Child, I agree. Thank you, CIP. I agree. So the person I was listening to ain't have a problem with none of that. The only thing she can focus on is that some baby daddy is the problem. This is amazing. It's all him. Ignore all this. Ignore.
And we got to get out of that narrative, y'all. As far as just these women constantly blaming the men for their shortcomings. You chose these men. You hung out with these men. You slept with these men. But yet and still these men didn't marry you. It's a known thing. Women give access to sex. Men give access to marriage. What is some of you women doing out here that's not getting these men to marry you? I'll wait for that comment. I'll wait for someone to be bold enough to go in the chat and say what the problem is.
Ignore all the shit. Ignore 3 kids. Ignore living in a garage. I guess it's warm in Texas at least, because in my mind I'm like, it's just living in a garage. It's not even like it's made for like someone to live there. Insulation and a door. It's just to lift the garage and put it down. It's like just a garage. Living next to a fucking, I think Uncle Rick said it's a Buick. She didn't say nothing about that. It's just a baby dad. The man, look what he did. Look what he did. Gotcha. Reaper said which MSD is gonna claim their cousin. No, that's y'all. That's for y'all to do, SYCBM. This ain't no MSD. I'm gonna need y'all to try to act like you know what MSD means over here. Cause child, we ain't living in no garages.
And look, let me get a little closer. What you think kind of life you living in a goddamn garage? Not only a garage, but a garage with a car that's inside this garage. How much comfortability, how much loving environment is that? I know some of you ladies like, well, shit, that's all she had. It was either that or be out here on the street. No. Okay, it's in Houston. Weather is not always cold all the way around, but here over the last few years, we've been hearing of major situations during the winter months when they get some extreme cold as well. Some parts of Houston actually have gotten snow to the point where it like shut off power and shit like that. So what are we saying here? You know what I'm saying? They're excluded. She's excluded from the fact that she got 3 of her fucking children living in a goddamn garage that 9 times out of 10 ain't made like a house. You know, most garages are not made like houses. Now, unless you just, got a situation where you got a house that's connected to a garage, or a garage is connected to a house, whatever the fuck, however you want to call it. And those people want to have their garage made a certain way. You know, the garage is not made for you to sleep and live in. You know, like my garage in my place. My garage doesn't have insulation. It doesn't have a heating system. It doesn't have running water. It doesn't have a sink. It doesn't have a shower. It doesn't have a toilet. It doesn't shit. It doesn't even have a fucking front garage door to it because the original garage door failed and the people that I'm renting this shit from didn't want to fix it. Yeah, I know they shut the whole city down. But here in Texas, what the last couple like winters that we've experienced here in the Midwest, they've had some extreme snow. You know, to the point where it was fucked up. The point where they was having power outages. You know, so they couldn't get their heat, they couldn't get their lights, they was in messed up situations. They was in almost dire straits at one point a couple of years ago for one of the storms that hit that area. Hell, this summer, some parts of Texas had massive floods, like 20 feet of water or more, just in a matter of fucking minutes. You don't know what you're going to get out there, you know, but, you know, it is what it is, right?
Praise the Lord. Okay. Trinidad, appreciate you. The thing I will never understand is how people, especially these TikTok 304s, wearing their fairy like a effing badge of honor. Exactly. Because they wanted to go viral, which is why we have make this video go viral to avoid my eviction. I said this. These people do not want to work. These people do not want to work, and they expect somebody else to take care of them. And you know who ain't got nothing to say and ain't doing nothing about it is all them pros that's saying you got to be worried about. I'm sure it's white supremacy that has something to do with these situations. I'm not just going to pick on that last girl. All these situations, I'm sure it has to do with racism, white supremacy, and discrimination is the reason why all these things are going on, right? But that's what they got y'all focusing on. Make sure you don't go to Dollar General. Make sure you don't go to Target, child. But live in the garage. Don't even worry about it. What?
Right. That shit crazy, right? We got some more interesting scenarios going on with some of you modern ladies out here. And the growing phenomenon of a lot of you ladies putting children on men, and some of these men that got some kind of thought process like, let me see if these children are really mine. And a lot of these men are out here finding out that these children that they've been claiming and they've been taken care of as theirs, they come to find out they're not theirs. Some find out quicker than others. But this is a compilation of a bunch of men finding out that they are not the father of these children they've been taking care of. So I want everybody in the Black Bottom broadcast family to answer. What should we all do about these situations? What should we really do about the situation with a lot of these ladies playing these men? You know, we're gonna do this compilation. We're gonna keep pushing.
Welcome back to the channel. It's your host, Hunter Payne, and today we're watching clips of DNA results. Let's check it out. This first clip shows a man who took a DNA test on his 5-year-old daughter, only to find out she's not his. Check out what the mother had to say.
So me and our daughter, our 5-year-old daughter, went and got tested today.
Here's what I think of your test, Mr. Teacher.
Okay.
And it said that I am...
Wait, why you take my baby to go get tested anyway? What do you mean? What kind of test first?
Red flag right there. First off, what the fuck you mean? Why would I want to get my child tested? No matter what you ladies think, and no matter what you might believe, by popular demand, any man worth their worth in salt wants to know 110% that the time, the money, the emotions they're putting into these children, they want to know if that's really their children. You know, contrary to what a lot of you ladies out here that's bitter and angry want to say about black men are the most involved fathers in this country, statistic wise. So why wouldn't a man want to really know, a black man want to really know if who I'm taking care of is really theirs? And for you to even come off like that shows me the disdain, the distrust, and the fuckery that some of you women are moving in. That's showing a lot of men out here. Young brothers, use this as a case study. Watch women like this that want to get upset just because you want to have a DNA test for whatever child that they claim is yours. Now, I know some of us brothers, we be loose like a goose with our shit. We got to learn how to have better discipline so we don't get so easily caught up in this shit, because the known thing is that us brothers, you throw it in our face, we going. For the most part, we going. What man out here ain't gonna turn down no pussy? Seriously. What red-blooded heterosexual man is gonna turn down some punani that's getting thrown in your face? Okay, that's one thing. But when them bitches get to talking about, oh shit, I'm pregnant, you need to figure out if that's yours or not.
I went and got a DNA discovery thing so you find out where you come from, and kind of find out the child doesn't come from me. Yeah. 5 years, I can't even go crazy right now because the kids are asleep.
Quiet.
So I'm trying to stay calm.
You raised her.
We have 3 children, and the last one is not mine. How's this possible? Well, we know how it's possible, but guess what? Because the kids are asleep, I'm not going to turn violent. I'm not going to call you a bunch of names or cause a big scene.
You heard me, bitch.
But you and that 5-year-old, who I do love, is going to have to leave the place.
No, because I pay bills here too, and her brothers and sisters is here. You ain't never about to separate my kids.
You are on none of the bills with your name. Technically,
yeah, okay, whatever.
You don't have your ID that says you live here.
Get out.
1, 2, you see what I said?
Why would you do this?
What you mean, why would I do that? Are you serious right now? Now I don't give a shit. What do you mean, why would I do that?
That's still your child.
No, that's your child.
You raised her for 5 years.
That's your child.
Typical gaslighting right here when a woman's like, well, you've been around it so long. That's your child. That's your child. Why do you ladies do that shit, man? Why do you ladies want to like gaslight men just because they've been around this child for so umpteen amount of years, even though it might not be DNA their children, and still claim that they're their children? This is some broke bitch behavior right here. This is a bitch that lives in survival mode. This is not a fucking female that's living on the strength of building strong communities, building a strong home front. This is a bitch that's just sitting up here sucking off of a man that's willing to deal with her scraggly ass and her bucking children.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness?
Yes, I do love her. I'm not denying that.
I mean, you're not.
But I can't continue to raise a child that's not mine. I'm not doing that. What kind of father would I be to my other 2 children to show them the kind of weak man raises a kid that's not his?
What kind of man raises a child for 5 years and then try to kick her and her mother out?
Well, then get.
Because bitch, you gotta go. If the shoe was on the other foot, right, and you living in some female shit, and they taking care of the brunt of the bills and the responsibilities of the house, and y'all might even have a child, and he go outside the house and have a child outside of the house, and you find out about it, it ain't your child, 9 times out of 10, you want to kick that man out your house. 9 times out of 10, you're going to make it so uncomfortable for him to live in your house. 9 times out of 10, you're going to try to do little bullshit to set him to a point. Whereas he going to incriminate his own self. Whereas the other powers to be is going to drag him about your house. But he's gaslit because he's mad, he's upset, he's hurt that he found out that the child that he's been trying to help be a father figure to and raise for a number of years, not 6 months, not a year, but years, find out that it's not even his child, and you're upset because this man's like, you know what? I'm not even about to deal with this shit. You gotta get the fuck out. Y'all wouldn't be quick to fucking say y'all not leaving somebody's house that you ain't paying the majority of the bills in. Y'all be so fucking quick to say that shit. Y'all be so quick to want to cry fucking wolf and cry victim. Oh, you being harsh, you being wrong, you bogus, you fucked up for trying to throw me and my kids out. And a lot of those women always say them their kids. Well, since they're your kids and not our kids, and you take your kids and you get the fuck out of that man's house.
Get your shit together. Get it all together and put it in a backpack. All your shit. So it's together.
So this clip is about a man who finds out he is the biological father of his daughter. Only red flag is his mean fiance who seems to not like the good news.
Now, this right here is a strange scenario. And brothers, if y'all got a situation like this, look how this girl is moving when she finds out that the child that I guess she didn't think was his daughter is his daughter. And I guess the family that this girl comes from, the fiance doesn't want to be a part of. So I want y'all to really see how this woman moves.
I'm excited for you to see.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you for paying for the test, then. I really appreciate it. Right.
Oh!
I'm about to beat this bitch up.
Oh my God, Jesus, help me, Lord. Oh my.
Come on, you crazy bitch.
How could you do? How could you do this to me? We're supposed to be getting married.
You had to put this behind us. You couldn't just let it ring out.
And she said, "Thank you. You paid for this behind my back."
Oh, no.
Big Mike.
My dad. Now
Hold on. Big Mike, are you talking about what you just saying right there? Are you talking about what happened to Michael Jamal Warner? Is that what you're talking about? Because I heard some things about after the fact. I might just bring it up tonight. But I got like a whole schedule of some other shit going on. But comment in the comment section if that's what you're talking about. Because I know you said you heard about what happened to Theo Huxtable. Is that what? Because that's what I get when I see TH. But is that who you're talking about?
we know. Oh, now we know. Now we know. Oh, that's so great. Now you have a daughter. What about us in our future?
Do you want to see this?
Throwing the temperature. Oh my God! You see, I don't see this. I don't see this working out.
Bye, Felicia.
This guy pulls up on his baby's mother in IHOP to give her the news that he found out the 12-year-old twins are not his.
Oh, You in here sitting down eating shit. I need all my money back, bro. Show me the money! Hey, God. Right there. Open that right now, bro. You been playing with me, bro. Them twins are not mine. Open this. Come on. What is this? This is DNA test for the twins. You know the twins? You said that was mine?
I'm just not ready for all of this. It's just
12 years? 12 years?
It ain't
You
even
see
two
this?
pieces of paper. It ain't even.
I need it. I don't care, bro. I went to go get the DNA test, bro. Stop playing.
First of all,
Where's the money? I need my money. I need my money.
Clinton's 12 years old.
I don't care.
We don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
If you want a DNA test, you should have got the DNA test when I laid on the table.
That don't mean nothing.
You was
bro.
there.
It
don't matter.
I got this
It don't
DNA
matter.
test.
12 years, who else do they know?
Like, what is that? What are you doing?
Who else do they know?
I need my money.
I'm eating because they know.
Brothers, I'm gonna just say this right now. I know this is, whatever this video is right now as far as this clip, but don't ever fuck the money. Okay? No matter how many years it's been, it could be 2 years, it could be 5 years, it could be 12 years, it could be 15 years, it could be 19 years. Until you found out what the truth behind the matter was with this child. Now, it's totally up to you whether or not you want to cut ties with the child altogether, or, and 9 times out of 10, a lot of men is not, because they build bonds with those children. So just leave the bitch. Just leave the bitch. 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 Just leave the bitch. Leave that bitch. Leave the bitch. If you want to still keep a relationship with the child, I mean, that's one thing. And you're noble, and you'll get your blessings behind that. But if you don't go and do this. All right, you want to try to prove a point. It's not a good look, man. You going out in public, trying to record it, and ask for your money back. If you want to like put her on blast on certain, scenarios, okay, that's one thing. All right, that's fine. You want to warn other men, this ain't the bitch that you want to try to fuck with in the future, because I ain't fucking with her. And if she tried to put a baby on me all these damn years, be careful. If you want to do it that way, then okay, that's fine. But just don't ask for the fucking money back, man. Show her the proof. Tell her what it is. I'm done doing whatever. I'm not fucking with you no more. Depending on the situation, depending on the child, I might fuck with him. I might not. It is what it is. But just don't do this. It's not a good look, bro.
I don't care about none of that, bro.
No, I don't got no goddamn money.
What? Where's my money? Right here.
Clearly, you want to touch me. You want to touch me.
Like, come on. I need my money, bro.
You want to touch me.
This man's mother took it upon herself to take her son's daughter to get a DNA test. Take a look at the results and let me know in the comments if you think the mother was right.
Look at this. That's the proof right there. That's it. I'm buying from the very beginning.
No, you didn't. Really?
No, you always
So you went and got DNA test without asking me first?
Yes, I did.
Now, I don't know the dynamic of this man and the mother, but brothers, I get it. You feel that your mother stepped over her boundaries. Okay, fine. You can feel that way. But if she's showing you proof that this child that you've been claiming is yours and taking care of and this, that, and the third is not yours, and you're going to get upset with her, your mother, the one that gave birth to you, the one that raised you, gave you life, helped you get life. If you're going to sit here and be disrespectful because of the fact that she was in your business, not the fact that she found out that this child ain't yours, nor is it her grandchild. And, a lot of grandmothers You know, a lot of grandchildren, they invest in their children's children. You know, not all, but some do. And she's pissed off about this shit. So for him to react and to go back and forth with this, I don't know if this is a skit. I'm hoping this is a skit, because if this is a skit, then you know we can like assess this to the point that don't ever shit on your mother, especially if she's trying to look out for your best interest. But if it's not a skit, then you know, still how he's reacting is all fucked up. And it's like you want to say who raised him, but the mama raised him. But it's like, damn, how did she raise him? Did she raise him to be a good man? Or did she raise him just to be a man? Somewhat of a man. One time, me and my ex-girlfriend, when we were together, had a conversation. She said that she got pregnant by a man, and if he asked her for a DNA test, she should give it to him. But after that, yeah. Brothers. In Tennessee, it's a going thing. It's mandatory in some states now to get a DNA test before anything. But Tennessee is the vocal point of them doing it. It need to be all across the country. Brothers, just don't claim these children just because these women say, oh, this is your child. Especially how today's times are and how some of these women are moving out here. Some of these women ain't all the way faithful, man. And they want to call men dogs. Some women out here is just as doggish.
Why? I did.
No, this is fake.
Only problem I have is I wish I had done it a long time ago when it first crossed my mind. Zero. You know what zero is.
Because you sit here and do this without me.
What? I don't need your permission.
You have no right. This is not your business. This is my child.
No, it's family business.
Man, this nigga is pissing me the fuck off because he's mad because this woman, his mama, took it upon herself to find out the truth about this child that he's so proud to claim is his. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Some women, a lot of women be knowing how other women move. Just like us brothers, us men, we know how some men move. And we know if they a good person and they know they ain't shit. You don't think his mother was observing the woman that he's with and determined in her mind that this bitch wasn't shit? And was like, okay, I'm gonna just stay in my lane, but I'm gonna still check the situation out to see what's really going on. You don't think she did that?
But I'm so confused. You try to take everything from this is just the proof of point A.
Listen.
It's the proof of point A.
Say anything to you, you do whatever she says. She said jump, you jump. And after you leave information, you still gonna keep
This is my woman and my child. This has nothing to do with you.
Yes, it does.
This is a feminine ass nigga, man. This is a feminine ass nigga, man. How he's even bristling up in front of his mama over this is beyond me. It's beyond me. This is some feminine fucking shit right here. So whatever happens to him from this point on is his business. That's on him. Oh, the man in Detroit. Okay. No, I did not hear that. But I'm quite sure I'm going to run across it. I run across a lot of shit. I run across hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of reactions. So if I didn't run across it now, trust me, I'll know what you're talking about.
I put $10,000 in that child's college fund.
I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
Lord.
Now his mama put $10,000 with a child that's not her grandchild for a college fund. And this man is pissed off because she found out that it wasn't related to him.
Knows what is up to now. No, what?
Because I already know how you act. Every time we ask for something or do something, you throw it in our face.
Listen, that's why we don't have a good relationship now. You don't listen. Face the truth. Face the truth. You never want to face the truth. That girl ain't never gonna be about nothing. Face that fact. Deal with that.
Use your common sense.
You're loving.
I don't want you nowhere near us. You stay away from my kids. You stay away from my women. You stay away from everything that has to do. I'm so sick and tired of you. I'm sick and tired of you.
You know what, boy? I didn't raise no boys.
Wait, what?
And I'm not about to do it now. Why don't you man up? Take that, boy. Take that. Face the truth. And just admit you made a mistake.
Huh?
One time in your life, admit you made a mistake. And start over. There's nothing wrong with that.
Bruh. Ever since you got this house and that little bit of money, you sit and act like you better than everybody else. That's why we always talking about you at family meetings. In church, nobody can stand you, mama. What do you mean by that?
Oh,
and we sit here and we put up with this all day long, every day. What is wrong with you?
So
Do you know what this is? Do you know what this means? And it means nothing to you.
What does it mean
This
to
is
you?
What am I hearing? Please tell me this is a skit. It kind of gives me the skit feel. This can't be a real scenario, even though this might happen in plenty of households across the country. But this in particular video, I'm really getting skit vibes, and I'm hoping it is. I'm really hoping it is, because if so, if I see this nigga on the street, I'm gonna smack the fuck out of him for how he disrespecting his mother right now. His mother's trying to help him, trying to show him, like, damn, bitch, nigga, I just fucking put $10,000 on a child that you claim is yours just to find out it ain't yours. But you getting mad at me because of that? That's the last. Fuck the fact that this ain't your child. The fact that she went behind your back without you knowing to find out that's not your child is your beef. Man, the fuck out of here.
My life. This is my child's life. And you sit here trying to prove a point. And take
That
one
child
away.
is not yours. She's
Over
not your child. She's not my grandchild.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
This guy finds out he's not the father of a 15-year-old and decides to kick out the mother and the daughter.
Find out that
Here you go. Take this little girl. Take this. I want you and her to fuck out my house. She's disrespectful anyway.
Oh my
How
God.
did you? See what I'm saying? I'm happy this shit came up.
Man, how many of you brothers done dealt with a situation like this? Damn the fact that you might have thought that this was your child and this child grows up and is disrespectful. How many of you brothers have been the stepdaddy figure in the household with a woman and her kids don't respect you? You think you're gonna keep dealing with that? Sisters, I understand that y'all claim that y'all so overwhelmed and all this other stuff, but understand this. A man worth his weight in salt is not about to deal with you or your disrespectful ass child. His child or not. It's just not gonna happen. Some of you low hanging fruit ass niggas might deal with that shit. Brothers that's really trying to be about something that wants to be in a higher level of intelligence, of finances, of lifestyles. Don't deal with no shit like this. This too much stress, man. This too much stress. This the kind of shit that will fucking kill you before you 50. This shit will kill you before you get into your financial and your physical and your mental stride. Don't deal with no bullshit like this, man. This is bullshit right here.
Y'all get your shit and get the hell out.
I just want you to look at how the daughter is looking and moving in this video.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I've been dealing with a lot of BS with this little shit right here. Number one, no, it's not a goddamn fake. Something told me she wasn't fucking my child.
What?
I am tired of dealing with this disrespectful.
Did you hear that? She's like, what? No, daddy. I love you. No, daddy. Man, look, my daughters would never move and act like this. Ever. You think he wrong for feeling the way he feel right now? You think he wrong for saying, hey, bitch, yeah, you, the one with the white shirt, you, hoe bitch, funky hoe beast, Yosemite hoe, yeah, get the fuck, you and yours, get the fuck out my house. You think he wrong because of that? I know some of you ladies like, man, he didn't raise her all this time. You know, that's her daddy. No, it's not. If he gets sick and fall ill and got to go to the hospital, need a transplant, blood transfusion, any kind of thing, you think he can go to that motherfucker right there for it? You think he can? You think he can get a blood transfusion from that little fucking snotty nosed little heifer? You think he can get a kidney by a liver, bone marrow? You think she can help her? You think she can help him? No.
Disrespectful woman.
You raggedy bitch.
Now that I found out she's not mine, you and her can get the hell out. Y'all can get out. Y'all can get out. You out. Both of y'all are out of here. Out. Out. Thank you. Get up. Let's go. Let's go.
Now, this lady had this man on child support, and when he couldn't afford the child support, he went to prison for 5 years. After getting out, he finally gets to find out if he really is the father. What would you do?
And then when I went to prison for 5 years, when I got out of prison in 2003, I paid child support from that day until just February of last year when I lost my job.
Only because they garnished your wages.
Shut up, bitch.
Absolutely, that's what they do. And I actually asked my public defender, where's the proof? I've yet to see proof that the child's mine.
Mr. Manser, you are not
Oh, God.
his father.
I'm going to kill myself, and it's your fault.
Oh, man. 5 years in prison. Dylan, I'm...
And here's a man that spent 5 fucking years in prison because he couldn't afford to pay the child support. And in a lot of cases, when the man can't pay the child support to the child, instead of the system helping this man get himself in a financial situation, regardless of what race he is, to help take care of this, since the mama put him in the system with the state, you would think that these state entities would help this man if he was not really able to financially take care of his obligation to help him, to help the child. You think that would happen? No, it doesn't happen that way. But the state and the government helps these women, regardless if it's the child's father biologically or not. There are too many cases of men going to jail, being on the hook for child support for a child that is not physically theirs. DNA shit will prove it, and they will still put that man on the hook because the state don't give a fuck about nothing but their bottom line. They don't give a fuck about the benefit of that child. They don't give a fuck about the welfare of that child. All they care about is what they can get off of you putting them in y'all business. You dumbass bitches. Some of y'all think getting this government housing and the food stamps and all that other shit and child support, y'all really think y'all doing something, but all y'all doing is doing broke bitch behavior shit. You're tearing up the fabric of real families, nuclear families, and it's never going to come back. It's going to be a long time before the nuclear family in this country be anything of what y'all always want to bitch and moan about, what we used to hear and see and in stories and in movies of Big Mama and those of old. First off, the man is not the same as those men of old, and definitely the women is not the same kind of women as of old.
Sorry, bro. This is why. This is why I did what I did.
But this is nothing I made up. The lab did.
You made it all up.
No, I did not.
Well, those results are
I don't know any of those people on that form.
Yeah, she's a liar because I don't know her. So whatever she says is a lie. So.
Oh my God.
This is clearly the most shocking news we've ever gotten in this courtroom.
Oh my God. She should be convicted of some crime.
Police! Help! Police! Help!
I should not. I didn't.
That is fraud.
Miss Sear, do you know? Yes, ma'am. You know who his father is? Yes, I talk to him still.
Let me go back to that.
Miss Sear, do you know? Yes, ma'am. You know who his father is? Yes, I talk to him still.
Y'all hear that, right? I thought I was hearing some shit. I thought I was hearing something. She put this man through all of this. This man lost hundreds of thousands of dollars. This man lost 5 years of his freedom. It took for him to have to take this to a court that is put on national television for her to finally admit, yeah, he's not the father. I talk to the father all the time. We still talk to this day. But yet, your fucking trifling ass strung this other man along. Didn't tell your son. And we supposed to feel that you did a good thing? Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious?
You cannot stand there and really suggest that you cannot comprehend why this man would not have any type of ill feeling, frustration, or regret as it relates to anything involving you. Shut up, bitch. 5 years in prison. And then I say, do you know who your son's father is? And you say, yes, I'm still in touch with him. That is a really huge pill to swallow.
Stupid bitch.
So this clip is crazy. This man just found out that his little baby isn't his. Just his luck, the mother isn't home and also isn't answering the phone. Fellas, be careful who you sleep with. One night of pleasure can cost you a lifetime of pain.
Find out the baby not mine. What am I? Like, bro. This girl been playing in my face all morning, bro.
Oh no.
All morning, you come drop the baby off with nothing. And it's just gonna bring out.
Please leave your message for.
Been calling her all morning, man. All morning, bro. I do everything for both of them, bro. Her and her mother.
Oh, wait a minute.
Huh?
Okay. Now I'm really looking at what you just said, Big Mike. Oh, you talking about the brother in Detroit that found out that all 3 of his kids wasn't his and he tried to shoot the shit out of? If that's what you're talking about, yeah, I definitely heard about that. I just haven't put it on there. But if that's what you're talking about, put a 1 in chat because, yeah, I heard about that. Do I feel that he should get railroaded? Well, it's kind of fucked up because how he did it. Is he wrong? I really don't think he's wrong by being upset. I think he's wrong for trying to shoot the shit out of her. He'd been better off just leaving her where the fuck she was at, and just divorcing her. You know. But, you know, it is what it is. We're gonna watch that story and see how far it goes.
I take care of these girls, bro. I just got a new house, bro. I just moved. I uprooted my entire life for this.
She been on your ass about this shit.
To find out
she did wrong, bro.
To find out the baby not mine, bro.
Oh, that's cold.
To find out that the baby not mine, bro.
Right.
And it's crazy, bro. It's out here who don't even know their child's name, let alone their birthdays, bro. I'm out here doing everything for it. Bro, look at what she left. Bro.
That's really great.
What is this? What is the baby doing with a teeth? What is the baby going to do? Not even a diaper, not a wipe in here, nothing.
Oh no.
Nothing. No ointment, no banky, no nothing. Nothing. Look at my baby. She's coughing. She's sick. But you got the money and all of that to go on trips. You just came back from Bermuda. Bro, come on, bro. And it's crazy because I guarantee that she just pulled up with. I guarantee, bro. I guarantee that's probably her father. When they drop the baby, I guarantee it, bro.
Hey, relax, guys.
I'm ready to call her mother. I'm ready to call her.
Bro, they both dead, mom.
I'm ready to call her mother.
And he probably know that's his baby too and all that. Like, he dead, mom.
Hello?
And what's so sad about this scenario, once he calls the mother, and this is what I'm always going to tell you, brothers. When you see the reaction to the mother, should be a clear-cut understanding of what the woman that you're dealing with, the daughter, is going to be too. I'm telling you, I'm going to say this until the cows come home, until my last breath. If you really want to understand the kind of mindset of the woman that you're dealing with, look at their mothers. Okay? You're going to tell a lot about how that woman is by looking at the one that gave birth and gave life to him, that birthed him into this world, rather. Because men give life to children. Women just gives birth to children. So if you want to see who gave this woman life and birthed them, see how they mamas move. If they mama ain't shit, 9 times out of fucking 10, the daughter ain't shit.
5 minutes later.
Michelle, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm not trying to be rude. I just got the paperwork. This baby is not mine. That's exactly what I just said. This baby is not mine, Miss Cheryl. Have you talked to her? Have you seen her? Have you? I'm sorry. I ain't trying to raise my voice. I apologize. I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
Bitch, please.
I just want to understand as to why I had this responsibility on me and she know this baby not mine. This is your daughter. That's the only person I can call to get in contact with.
That's petty.
This is your child. I understand that, Miss Sherry. I know this don't got nothing to do with you, but at the end of the day, this baby has nothing to do with it either. This not my child. I'm watching over, I'm paying, taking care of this baby, and it's not my child.
Wouldn't let that shit happen to me though.
Miss Sherry, I just want to get in contact. That's it. That's all. That's all. That's all I want, Miss Sherry. I don't want no problem. That's all I want, please, bro. That's all I want. I just want answer. I just want to talk to her. Something. I don't care about the money. The money that I spent, I don't even want that back in reimbursement. I don't care about it. I just want you to talk to me. I had the paperwork in my hand, Miss Sherry.
I didn't see that coming.
It's not about the money, bro. You've been around the baby for a minute. Like, it's not about the bread, bro.
Michelle, you're not listening to what I'm saying. This whole morning, I've been trying to get in contact with her. Got the baby off, no Pampers, there's nothing in it, no wipes, nothing.
Baby came
over, she's not changed, she didn't eat,
the
she
father
was hungry.
calling you, you ain't trying to get the baby back.
Like, what do you want me?
It could be an emergency.
This is your daughter, Miss Cheryl. Miss Cheryl, please, Miss Cheryl, just listen to what I'm not trying to yell, please. This is your daughter. This is your daughter. This is supposedly the parent of this child.
And basically all this woman was saying, well, what that got to do with me? And why are you coming at me with this? And why are you raising your voice at me? Are you fucking serious, lady? Your daughter sat here, got with this man, had a baby, but the baby ain't his. She never told this man that this baby's not his. He took on all the responsibility. He went and broke his back to do what a man is supposed to do. Shout out to this brother. Shout out to this young brother for even taking the time and having the gumption to even try to establish something stable for this woman and this child. Most men don't do that. Most men just hit it and quit it, right? As y'all say. The ones that y'all attract. But this man really was all in. He was like in like Flynn. I know some of y'all don't know about that TV show. Look it up. He was in like Flynn. All to find out that this is not his child. And here the mama of the daughter of the woman that this man is dealing with is like, what you want me to do about it? Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious?
I'm sorry, bitch. Tommy, like, who am I supposed to talk to? Who am I supposed to talk to? She gone.
Not your mama, baby.
And this is why we need more men's spaces. This is why we need more male advocacy. This is why, brothers, we need to come together as a unit and really have male discussions, really have male mentorship, so we don't keep seeing stories like this. I'm tired of seeing stories like this. Hell, I had a situation my goddamn self of a fucker that tried to put this shit off on me. I found out way early that this was some fuck shit. And for years, because she couldn't get her fucking way, she wanted to fucking sit up here and shit on the game. Try to shit on me. Bitch even put me on the motherfucking T-app. You putting yourself anonymous saying and doing what the fuck you did, you ain't think I was gonna find out about that shit, man? Bitch, you ain't shit. you're not even worth me even calling your name out right now because you are nothing. Don't, brothers, don't do the mistake that some of us other brothers have done. You young brothers, you young cats, you young Thundercats, you young Henrys, high earning and not rich yet, brothers, you high value men, that y'all already know y'all don't fuck with these kind of females unless y'all just smashing and dashing. We already know how y'all move. I'm right in the middle, you know, but I don't even try to move like that no more, you know, because it ain't worth it. Some of you ladies here in the States, y'all not worth it. Y'all not worth the headaches. Y'all not worth the stress. Y'all not worth the trouble. And I'm damn sure not about to entertain your ass to fucking jag off my money with some of you motherfuckers. You got to really be about something out here, ladies, for men of value to really want to be in your circle or you be in their circle, because really it ain't you being us being in your circle, it's you being in our circle. Whatever you catch his ass and beat the brakes off of him, then the mama would have been saying, yeah. And he, you know, and he don't look like that kind of brother. He doesn't sound like that kind of brother. He's not the kind of brother that's going to be like that. See, she lucky. See, some of you women, y'all pick and choose. Y'all be knowing who y'all can try to play. You know he a good brother because look at him. He got a whole house there. That's his house. He could throw her and that baby out that moment. But guess what? He's such a nice guy. He might not even been done that. I don't know the aftermath after this because it kind of faded in, you know, the social media world. But who's to say that this motherfucker didn't even still stick with this bitch? Still knowing the fact that this motherfucking child ain't his. And somehow the bitch, you know, probably sucked him off from the back, did some old freaky ass shit, you know, that he like, and he forgave her. We gotta stop forgiving bad behavior, man. We gotta stop forgiving women that mean us no good. We gotta stop doing that, brothers. I know sometimes you be wanting what you want, but ain't nothing wrong with cutting a motherfucker off.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
Ain't nothing wrong with cutting a bitch off. Y'all remember that song? It ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. Y'all don't.
I feel bad for the guy.
Her mother ain't say nothing. What her mother was talking about?
Her mother just on the same type time as her.
I knew it.
Who you think raised her? Who you think she get this stuff?
Now, this next guy was clever on how he gave the DNA results to his girlfriend. He wrapped up the results inside gift bags and told her it's plane tickets to Dubai. Might not be going to Dubai, but he got you first class tickets to the front door.
Let's open this up. Ooh, it feels kind of thick. Okay, hold on. It may be. Hey, this better be a ticket to Dubai for 2 weeks. Straight, round trip. Because you know I've been wanting to go to Dubai.
Open it up. Yeah, read it.
What is this?
You're fired!
You know what it is? I just want you to know that I know. Nevaeh is not mine. She's not my daughter.
Why did she do this tonight out of all night?
You're fired!
Why?
So I wanted you to know that I know Nevaeh is not mine. I've had doubts.
What
So we got a
doubts?
DNA test. Nevaeh is not mine. She's not my daughter.
Why would you do this? She loves you though. Why would you do this?
She's not my daughter.
I already fired you.
This next guy pulls up.
That is so typical of some sisters that they know they got a good thing with a man. They know they playing that man, but yet and still they still are living a lie. I'm not going to do this next one because we wrapping this up. I'm trying to move this along. It's just crazy how some of y'all moving out here in these streets. Some of you ladies is moving real reckless out here in these streets. And then you wonder why we be seeing some of these stories of, women getting shot at, like the brother that my man Big Mike just said about, out there in Detroit, that, yeah, he's paying for it right now, but he just found out that all 3 of the kids that he thought was his ain't his. But y'all trying to make the woman out to be the victim. And y'all good with that? Y'all can really sit there with a straight face and say that he was wrong, even though he was wrong for acting the way he acted. But is he wrong for being upset that he found out that these 3 children that he's been so-called thinking was his is not? And you don't think he gonna react the same way? Let me ask y'all a question, ladies. You've been with a man 5 to 10 years. Y'all got children, right? Living the life that y'all living. He's taking care of his business. He's being the father figure and the man that y'all want him to be. How would y'all feel if that man had another life and had other kids, not with just another woman, but with one of your best friends, with your sister, with your TT, hell, with your mama? How many stories we done heard of a daughter finding out that her man was messing around with her mother? How would y'all feel about that? I'm waiting. Anyway, we're gonna get to the meat of this matter. Some of you ladies, even so foul, y'all are getting upset about even paying extra and bringing extra supplies.
I'm not buying nothing. Anything that my kids need to succeed, you provide everything. Okay?
Yeah, right. Before I go any further, but yeah, shout out to Pink Book Lessons, all this in fair use. Please get out here and subscribe. Please subscribe to the Black Bottom Rozcast. And hit the like button on the way in for all those that's tuning in. For those that's on the replay game, please comment after this live is off the air and give me your thoughts and opinions and ideas for future live streams. Like, share, and subscribe. It don't cost you nothing to hit the like button. Since y'all not donating to the channel, please, at least if nothing else, donate to the like button. But how would y'all feel if all this shit was reversed and men just constantly gaslit you and what's going on? How would you feel? I don't know. But right now we're going into the meat of the matter, And these mothers, these single mothers, these independent damsels, these independent queens that's bitching and moaning about why they don't want to give extra school supplies for their children's class so that everybody can learn correctly. And you wonder why our children across the country have a reading and math level way below the standards of what they needed. It's a lot of dumbass kids out here, y'all. And it's because of these dumbass single mothers out here. Some of you mothers didn't need to have these children. Y'all don't give a fuck about education. All y'all give a fuck about is y'all style, your social status, your monies for yourself. All y'all bitches care about is yourselves. This is a prime example right here.
Okay, I'm not providing anything but the body, and I'm barely doing that. You better be glad I'm doing that. And then also, so I'm going to say this since no other parent is saying it, and I'm definitely qualified because I have 5 children. I have 2 sets of twins and a teenager. I'm a parent who does not buy school supplies.
The reason nobody's saying it is because the rest of us are buying our kids' school supplies. And apparently we're buying your kids' school supplies too. Like, are we still debating this? It's 2025. I thought we were all in agreement that if these people are going to be watching our kids for 8 hours a day, we're going to buy them whatever they need. If my daughter's teacher needs gas money to get to the school so that she can teach my daughter, baby, meet me at the gas station and I will fill your car up.
Shout out to this. Shout out to this woman. She gets it. She gets it. She gets it. Isn't it always been said? Isn't it an old saying? It takes a village to raise a child, right? Yeah, true enough. The parents, you know, they have their initial foundation with that child. But doesn't it really help? Isn't it a good thing when you got other adults and other people, whether they're in school, whether it's in your neighborhood, whether it's in passing, that really cares about the well-being and the upbringing of your child? See, I grew up in an era that was like that. Yeah, y'all can talk about Generation X all y'all want, but the one thing I can say about Generation X, the neighborhoods that we grew up in, the parents, the adults all knew each other. They all knew who your kids was. They all looked out for the children, us at that time. And if we got out of line, some of the adults that was around would check us, chastise us, and bring us to our fucking family. Tell us why they brought us to the family and to the house the way they did. And they didn't fucking tell them, well, why'd you do this to my child and this, that, and the other? Oh, he did that. Oh, she did that. Okay, thank you. Have a good one. We're gonna talk tomorrow. We're gonna be at the bingo hall, or we all gonna hang out, or whatever we hang out at. I'll see you tomorrow. Get your punk ass in this house. It wasn't never a situation where it's an adult that tried to check us when we were coming up that was in the fucking wrong. We can't tell you bitches shit about your damn children. My baby did this. What did you do to make my baby? Man, bitch, fuck you. Are you fucking serious? You're gonna sit there and say you gonna come at me reckless for fucking checking your badass child instead of fucking correcting the problem with your child? And we supposed to feel good about this shit? See, these y'all fucking liberals, y'all fucking Democrats, y'all them fucked this whole shit up. Y'all done throwed out all this bullshit as far as what y'all gonna do for our communities and help us and this, that, and the other, all for nothing. Y'all got a whole generations of people fucked up thinking that they can get handouts and get everything for the free and disrespect and fuck up shit and fuck up the school. These kids is gonna grow up and be the next generation. And you motherfuckers are having these children at the lowest of the level of learning ever that I've ever seen. And y'all proud about that? Y'all proud that y'all kids don't know how to read? Y'all proud that all y'all kids know how to do is TikTok and Facebook and Instagram and all this other shit? Y'all are really proud that y'all rather stick a fucking tablet or a phone in your children's hand and they don't know how to fucking read a fucking book. Y'all really proud about that shit? All right.
That's how much I don't play about these teachers and what they do for us and for our children. Like, not having the money to buy the extra school supplies, that's one thing. But just being on here to complain just to complain. Okay, look, I complain. When I'm in Target putting all the stuff in my car, I'm complaining as I'm doing it. But I'm doing it. Complaining just makes me feel better in the moment. But I 1000% understand why they need what they need. Our children getting the most out of their education, it starts with us supporting the educator. So to all the teachers out there, we see you, we love you, we appreciate you, and may God bless you with a room full of parents who buy the damn school supplies.
My kids' list got 4 boxes of Kleenexes. Imagine every single kid in a classroom of 20 bring 4 boxes of Kleenex on top of the Lysol spray and water.
You know what that'll be? That'll mean that 20 students would bring a nice amount of materials in and supplies in for the fucking school year. Because your kids, they touch shit. They fuck with shit. They get sick. You know how many times children miss school nowadays because of a mild cold? Hell, my generation, I don't know, maybe we were just ironclad because we hardly missed school. I used to get constant certificates every school year for perfect attendance. Why? Because every fucking day I was in fucking school. If I missed a day of school, everybody was like, well, what the fuck's going on? It wasn't common for us in my generation to miss school. Y'all miss school because of motherfucking hangnail. Y'all miss school because y'all missed the first bus. Y'all miss school because you didn't have a fucking English muffin. What the fuck? Y'all make all excuses not only have your children in school every day. Some of y'all do, but y'all don't even give them the necessary materials to fucking learn properly. Some of you bitches fucking have y'all kids in school just to get the fuck out your face for them fucking 8 hours. So y'all can do whatever the fuck y'all out here doing. Yes, we know who you are. We know you fucking bum bitches. We know you fucking begging assholes. What you say? Wait a minute, did you hear the story of this man with this woman ever since her daughter was 4 months old? He raised her and took care of her. And when he became 18, was about to graduate. I've heard plenty of stories. I've heard stories about men that fucking sat up there and raised someone else's child up to a respectable person. And then when it was one story that was just here like a couple years back, that the man raised the child up, knew that wasn't his child, Child paid for this child to go to college, all this other shit. Child was getting married. The father was in prison, and the girl was getting ready to get married. He paid for the whole wedding. Father was getting out of prison, right? The stepfather, the man that took the role of the daddy, didn't even get no praises behind it. Matter of fact, what was the killer part? The man, the stepdaddy paid for the wedding. They said that the daddy that got out of prison was gonna walk the daughter out for the wedding. He was pissed behind that shit. He canceled the wedding in front of everybody. Shout out to that man. Know your worth, brothers. If you doing what you can do, even in a situation that you know ain't even something that you originated, something that you even started. If you was even had a half-ass mindset to even do it, and they don't appreciate it, man, leave them motherfuckers where the fuck they at, man. Cause these bitches don't appreciate shit. You hearing the whole gang of these bitches, these bum bitches, these so-called independent assholes. And I said that shit, and I meant that shit. And if you got a problem with it, ho, then you fucking come over here and you talk to me. We can have a discussion right here live. She decided to invite her real. Yeah, I just said it. I just said it. He was pissed. Wouldn't you? I raised this child from a baby to the point where she's going to college. The daddy been in prison all this goddamn time. She about to get married. I know the boy that she getting ready to marry. And then you fucking say that the daddy that was in prison all this time gets that right to walk her down the aisle after I done paid all this shit? You out your motherfucking mind, bitch. I ain't paying for shit. Wedding off on my dollar. And yes, he did kick that girl and that daughter out.
Wipes. Ain't no way we on this app arguing about some fucking school supplies. Now this whole summer y'all been singing that Lotto song, Brokey, and now all of a sudden 4 Kleenex boxes, a pack of pens, a pack of pencils is a problem. And let's not forget when y'all had that Don Julio.
Brothers, I know it's petty, and I shouldn't be saying this shit because we supposed to be moving on a different accord, right? If a bitch can't fucking take $20 or $30 worth of supplies per day child to take to school this upcoming school year to help in her classroom or his classroom for community supplies. So that therefore they have the sanitizers, the Lysols, the crayons, the paper, the pencils, all those things that these children need. If they can't fucking supply that shit, don't take them out. Ask them a question. Oh, how many kids you got? Oh, you got so many kids? Oh, okay, that's cool. I'm all right with that. You know, we in modern times. Your kids in school? Okay, what school they go to? All right, cool. I already know that, you know, all the teachers is asking all y'all to bring out extra supplies for them. I know you're gonna bring their supplies. You go into all the free events for the book bags and the school supplies, shit like that. Did you donate extra for the classroom that your children are going to be in for this school year? And if you did, how much did you donate? Oh, you didn't donate? Why you didn't donate? Well, I'm not about to do that shit. I mean, fuck them kids. Them other kids need to bring that. What? All the other kids probably do have supplies for themselves personally. Because just like you, them other mothers probably went to these free book bag and school supply events, right? So you couldn't come up with $30. How many students is in your child's class? It's 20? Wow, that's a lot of kids. So if you spent $30 each child, they got 20 kids. Wipes and hand sanitizers and extra pencils and crayons and paper and glue and all these things that these kids need for that in particular school year. That's a problem for you hoes. While you sitting there with these fake ass eyelashes on, while you sitting here with this fake ass hair hat on, and y'all claim that y'all hate that men, want to go for other women, outside of the black people, they got the straight hair and all this other shit. And you sitting up here with Beyonce hair, with these hair hats on. Edges them got ripped out because y'all gluing and sewing and doing all this bullshit that y'all had, and y'all too fucking lazy to grow your own motherfucking hair. Your diet so fucked up, you can't even grow your own fucking hair. But you can't fucking bring extra supplies for your children's school, and you wonder why your fucking child is stupid? You wonder why your child can't read, right? You wonder why your child thinks 2 + 2 is Jello? 4 + 4, 18? The fuck is wrong with you bitches? But us men is the problem, right?
Julio bottles on y'all head. Talking about some Don. Should have been buying some Don dish soap for your kids. And then y'all like, well, they want 4 packs of pens. And I'm just going to buy 1 pack for my son and my daughter because these teachers, they keeping the pens. They keeping the extra supplies. They're teachers. What the fuck are they supposed to do with the supplies? What do y'all think they're doing with these supplies? They're taking it home, running a sweatshop, selling these pens out their back door? I can already see it. These parent-teacher conferences finna be crazy this year.
That's if they even show up, because unless somebody's tossing free bundles and wigs at their heads, good luck getting any parental participation. Yeah, it's that time of year again. After hot girl summer, blowing thousands on weave, vacations, hookah, concerts, and dinners, they're settling all over social media, complaining about a school supply list. Mad at teachers for asking for, quote, too much. Talking about my son don't need no tissue or disinfectant spray. Like, girl, quit playing. Your crump snatcher sons and daughters absolutely need the tissue and the Lysol. Complaining about a box of crayons and markers when you have no issue dropping money on eyelashes and baby hairs? That's crazy work. It's given broke with priorities completely out of order. If you can't afford school supplies, like the first lady in that clip, why are you even laid up having kids anyway? I don't get it. It's always the brokest ones who don't have no money and can't even take care of themselves stay pushing out babies from men they claim they don't want or who clearly don't want them. Then on top of that, they have the nerve to blame the teacher, like the teacher made the baby. Let's be real. If the pandemic taught us anything, it's that these flamingos hate their own kids. Don't let them fool you. They were losing their minds when forced to be a real active parent when all the schools shut down. Don't think we forgot. So y'all better stop playing with these teachers before they all quit and leave you at home to raise your own bad behind bastards.
What the make you think your kid don't use the fucking tissues at school? Like, that don't make sense. Y'all on here complaining about school supplies. Oh, my son don't need fucking wipes, and why am I buying markers for the... They need them. What the you go send them up to school without all that shit? Y'all always complain. Listen, I'm gonna get on here complaining, but y'all complaining about the wrong shit, bro. Send your kids to fucking school so they can fucking learn something. That's y'all problem. How the fuck is you complaining about fucking tissue, bro? Bro, y'all is out here buying cut waters every fucking weekend. Them is $13 for a pack of 4. What the?
Just are complaining about having to buy school supplies for the kids that you decided to have? Cheap. You just are cheap. You would have thought the supplies was like 50 bands or something. Mind you, you stay high, stay.
This is a perfect example of broke bum bitch behavior. Let exposure be a real thing. Let shame be a real thing. Let triflingness in the heat of the night be exposed as a real thing. Why are we even talking about something like this? School supplies. And what you bitches is not willing to do to help out, to further help your child in their school. Why are we doing this? Why are we even talking about this bullshit? Why is this even a fucking reaction right now? I should be talking about other shit. I should be fucking doing old school reactions to some of my original videos from a year or so ago. I should be doing some old throwback reaction videos to some other things that still relates to this time. Why are we talking about school supplies and what you bitches ain't gonna fucking bring to the school?
Stay with some Julio. Yeah, buy the school supplies and stop being above that.
And when there's no more fucking teachers left in the world because y'all keep fucking bullying these teachers over some fucking school supplies you had to buy for somebody else's kids to share, make sure your ass hop in front of that fucking classroom and you teach your own kids your fucking self, because it's about to be no more teachers left in this classroom thanks to y'all fucking selfish ass parents. Y'all so fucking quick to share men, but y'all can't share school supplies with other kids. That school supply list max costs about $25. A lot of kids and parents can't afford to buy their children school supplies.
Nah, that's a personal problem. Every child should be sent to school with their supplies. It should be a requirement, including the supplies that they all stash together and they all use out the same pot. They all have to contribute. Listen, first of all, your kids are in public school anyway, so you didn't even have to pay for them to be there. All the taxpayers in the community are the ones contributing to your children's education already. Yeah, the whole community, specifically the property owners, they're the ones contributing to your child's education. While you're not even paying property taxes, you're getting child rebates or refund checks and won't even invest that child tax credit back into your own children. Instead, you're using it on nonsense and stuff for yourself that you don't even need and can't even afford. So no, I don't want to hear it. If you can afford weave, nails, and alcohol, you can afford to buy pencils, pens, and crayons. Nah, don't nobody want to hear that.
And y'all wonder why teachers are fucking quitting? Y'all realize that a lot of teachers want to quit every single day, but the only reason why they don't quit is because they actually give a fuck about our kids. Teachers already don't get paid shit to begin with. I don't buy school supplies to share with other kids. Do you hear how stupid and fucking selfish y'all sound? These are children. It's a fucking box of pencils that may cost you at max $1.50 at Walmart. A teacher's budget is crazy.
$1.50. Y'all bitching about cheap, inexpensive supplies for your child to bring extra for school, but you hoes could buy Hennessy, go on girls trips, buy these hair hats, buy these crazy looking ass eyelashes to be making y'all look crazy about the face. This crazy caked up ass makeup y'all be wearing. These cheap ass motherfucking clothes y'all be wearing. These cheap ass motherfucking fragrances that y'all be putting on your body. Half you bitches don't know how to wipe your ass or wash your ass correctly. And you wonder why our children are at the lowest of the low when it comes to education. And that's their fault. If something bad happened to these fucking kids, fuck them. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Fuck them. My baby was good. No, they wasn't. Your baby was over there on motherfucking Halsted running amok. Your baby was over there on 87th robbing motherfuckers. Your baby was over there at Target stealing motherfucking candy and chips and shit. Talking about, motherfucker, don't touch me. I'm a child. I'll beat your ass. Now I'll have you in jail. Fuck out of here, man. Fuck you and your kids. You say, fuck the kids? Yep, fuck them. Fuck them kids. In my Bernie Mac voice. Yep, fuck them. Y'all don't give a fuck about y'all kids. So why should anybody else give a fuck about them? But what's so fucked up? And no, it's not fucked up. What's a blessing is that it's some people out here that do care about these fucking children. You don't give a fuck about your own children. And I can't have you motherfuckers around me and mine. If you don't give a fuck about your kids, I damn sure don't want you around, have your children around mine. Because I'll fuck you and your child up. Yeah, I said it. I don't give a fuck. I'm not trying to promote violence, but I will go to jail for mine. I said that shit and I meant that shit. You can say what the fuck you want. Fuck you and your mama. Yeah, man, I'll smack your mama for fucking birthing your ass. She should have fucking swallowed you. This shit that I'm seeing with you bitches with the school supply shit is trifling. You $100 a month living ass bitches.
Crazy. A lot of that they have to pay for out their fucking pocket. So if you have to buy an extra sanitizer for the class, who the cares?
Man, look, back in the day, I grew up in the big blizzard. You know, I'm a 70s baby. Remember the blizzard of 79? The only reason why we didn't go to school because that shit was so fucking high and Jane Byrne didn't fucking have the fucking plow, the snow plows in place yet. That's the only reason why we didn't go to school. The blizzard of 79, I remember that shit because I was fucking 8 years old. We couldn't fucking go to school because that snow was so fucked up. We didn't have the snow trucks. We didn't have the salt trucks. God bless Jane Byrne. That was the reason why the city of Chicago even had that shit. And that's just here. I don't know about everyone else. Fucking Minnesota, they still shit when it comes to their snow. All these other cities in the Midwest, I don't know how it ain't the greatest. But Chicago had to get it together. And it was because of Jane Byrne. Shout out to her. Because the whole city got shut down at the blizzard of 79. And if you wasn't around during that time, Google that shit.
I have watched parents in classrooms cuss a fucking teacher out, all because the fucking teacher asked their child to put their cell phone away in class. Oh, I bought my child's cell phone. They could be on it. What? You couldn't pay me to be a teacher. There is no amount of money in the world that you can pay me to be a mother teacher these days. All that.
Right. It's a thankless job. Not only do we have to put up with the kids not being raised right at home and have to manage all that chaos 30 times over, but you also have to deal with their parents. And let me tell you, the parents are the worst because all the problems you see in those kids, that's where they got it from.
If these teachers decide to say f this and f y'all kids, a lot of y'all gonna be in motherfucking trouble.
For somebody that's gonna have my kid, which is like a second parent, because I'm not there, almost 7-8 hours out the motherfucking day. Girl, you can get whatever he or she, you can get whatever you want from me. You bitches is complaining about supporting these teachers because of the list they send home. But you gonna go over there and support that same sorry ass nigga that ain't did for you all year. But lay up in your shit, eat your food, dry your car.
Like I said, I heard about that shit. See, that's why I don't live on the south side of Chicago no more. Because I wish I would have saw some shit like that and seeing them being in interaction with the workers and them talking disrespectful. Man, I'd have fucking swift kicked them motherfucking kids. I'd have dealt with the consequences later. Like, I already saw that. But yeah. Rain, sleet, snow. We was out there. These fucking kids. It ain't the kids' fault, and I feel bad for it. It's the fucking single mamas' fault. These single mamas ain't fucking taking care of their kids out here in the city of Chicago. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. And in other cities too. You single mamas, y'all not as strong, as independent as y'all fucking think. Because if y'all was, why y'all fucking on government assistance? Why y'all on child support? Why y'all divorce the nigga that got a little money and get alimony from him? If y'all so fucking strong and independent, get up, get out, get something, you fucking lazy fucking bitches.
I tear up your motherfucking car. Don't put no gas in your car.
Take that motherfucking bonnet off. Fix your motherfucking hair. Grow your own motherfucking hair. Stop buying this fucking weave and all this other fake ass shit. Invest your money in your house. Whatever money you do get. If you invested more money in your house and in your children, instead of this bullshit that y'all, this outer fucking bullshit, because y'all want to look like Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion and all these other bitches, you might be better off.
Ride around in your car, and his friends ride around in your car. He made no money in your car. Y'all up here complaining about motherfucking school supplies. Like, you got to get a grip. The same motherfucking village that y'all sit up here and complain that y'all don't have, when it's time to pitch in, it's a motherfucking problem.
That's because all they want to do is take, which is exactly why you can't build anything with them. They only take and destroy. Super selfish and irresponsible to the core. If they were actually doing what they were supposed to do for their own child, they wouldn't even be online complaining and begging for a village to raise the kid they laid down and made in the first place.
And all this woofing and huffing and motherfucking puffing about school supplies. Homeschool them then. Teach them at home. I guarantee you're going to wish you would have bought them 4 boxes.
Hold on. Sister, God bless you. That was the best idea you could have had. How are these girls, and I'm saying this about these mamas, how are these girls gonna fucking homeschool these fucking children when they don't even fucking know shit they goddamn self? Have them bitches that got all these kids dropped out by the 8th grade, dropped out by sophomore year, dropped out freshman year, didn't graduate, had to get a half-ass GED, and you still didn't learn shit then. How the fuck they gonna homeschool these kids? They don't even read their goddamn self. They don't even know arithmetic. Fucking hell, these motherfuckers don't even know how to write in cursive. How the fuck you gonna tell me how the fuck to live out here, or what we should do, or what we shouldn't be doing about you and your children when you don't even know how to fucking write in cursive? Do you know what the fuck that is? You know what a calligraphy pen is? Y'all motherfuckers crazy.
The Kleenex. Fuck 4 fucking bottles of hand sanitizer. Y'all got me upset.
You know, you can always tell when it's back to school time here in the United States because you get a certain type of parent that comes on the internet to complain about their child's school supply list. So I see why there is a teacher shortage, because if what I'm seeing on this app is the same parent that shows up to the school, I can only imagine the behavior your children exhibit at school.
Exactly. We all know where they get the bad, disrespectful behavior from.
Getting on this app trying to shame a underpaid teacher for a school supply list that she deems necessary in order for her to successfully educate your children is crazy. Mind you, y'all probably some of the same parents that will go buy your children $300 pair of sneakers and a $200 backpack, and they're illiterate.
Oh,
Where are those same?
Oh, what? How many people have actually seen that these mamas would sit up here and spend all this money because it's all about fashion. It's all about name brand. It's all about brand names. It's all about that bullshit. You would spend all this money for some shit that these kids is going to grow out of in 1 year. 1 year. The $200, $300, $400 that y'all be spending for like small items of clothing for your children in grade school, they're not gonna wear that shit the next fucking year because they're gonna grow out of it. So you wasted $200-$300 off material shit, name brand shit, instead of fucking investing in their education. Straight facts. The fuck? Y'all priorities is wrong. And you wonder why we broke. You wonder why other motherfucking ethnic groups talk about our fucking people. Because of bitches like you. You wonder why y'all want to sit up here and claim y'all the boss bitches and y'all ain't bossing up shit. Y'all a bunch of bossing ass bums. Losers. Broke bitches. Remember what y'all said about us because we couldn't take y'all to a fancy restaurant? If you broke, just say it. Bitch, if you can't buy your motherfucking child 4 packs of goddamn pencils extra to bring to your fucking school that you take your children to, if you broke, just say that shit. Yeah, they know all these goofy ass fucking songs. These kids know these songs more than motherfucking math. These children know these bullshit ass songs from Megan Thee Stallions and the Glorillaz and the Sukihanas and the motherfucking Ice Spice, even though she done fell off. All you bitches in the rap game have fell off. Cardi B ain't shit. Cardi B was just so-called supposed to been, at SummerSlam, right? I watched this shit. They had her on screen for equivalents of 10 minutes. Why they paid her what they paid her, it was whatever, but she was supposed to have been the host, but she didn't host shit. They just did that for a fucking nigga feel. The fucking society uses you bum ass bitches for whatever the fuck they want to use it for. And when they done with you, they throwing you out like the trash. Y'all have no value out here in this fucking streets. Y'all have no value out here in this fucking society. Half of you motherfuckers don't even know how to wash your ass properly. Yeah, they mad at Carnival Bastard, but who want? All right. First off, Carnival fucked up lowering their prices for these motherfuckers, EBTers, to fucking do 2 and 3 day fucking cruises. Like I said on a stream a few weeks back, I was on a cruise for a whole 7 days, and it wasn't cheap. But that was 30-something years ago. You know, the last time I went on a Carnival cruise was when the Bulls won their 3rd championship. It was great back then. You had to be there to be there. What it is now, I wouldn't even fuck with this shit now. My girl Messi Michon, she goes on trips, but she goes on real cruise liners. She fucks with Carnival too because she gets certain, discounts because she's a gambler. See, if you're a gambler and always gamble on the boats because they always got casinos, They put you on them motherfuckers for the free. For the free. Oh, they suspended it? Hey, fuck them. That shit ain't been. Look, the Soul Train, the BET Awards ain't been shit since fucking. Really, in my opinion, since the first 5 years it started. The last year that Michael Jackson was on, what was it, the BET Awards? That was probably the last time it was good. Him and Prince. The shit's been trash ever since. This last fucking shit with fucking Glorilla got a fucking BET Award for gospel. That's when I knew this shit's trash. Gospel, Glorilla. Fuck nigga free bitch. Got a gospel award with Kirk Franklin. Go figure.
$300 sneakers to a free school supply giveaway, taking away from a child who really is in need, but yet has the audacity to get on the internet and complain about a school supply list, and your children are illiterate. I see why teachers are leaving the schoolroom to protect their peace and sometimes their lives, because some of you parents and your children are very violent and disrespectful. Couldn't be me. So to the teachers going into the 2025-2026 school year, God bless you and good luck.
I am genuinely confused. Matter of fact, I am mind blown around this whole topic around school supplies. When did school supplies become an issue? Because did y'all parents not send y'all to school with school supplies? Like, I thought that was just like kind of like what you did as a parent. You sent your kid to school with a pack of pencils, paper, and folder. Like, I'm confused. And it's been like that ever since, at least since I was a kid. My mom always sent me to school with school supplies. Other kids that I went to school with, they came to school. Like, I am confused. Where did we stray? So I've heard a couple different videos about the topic, and I've heard the side of, I don't want to buy school supplies for the other children. I just want to buy school supplies for my child to use, right? It's not my duty to make sure that other kids have what they need or the classroom has what it needs. So there's that side. And then I heard this lady say that she ain't buying jack shit for her kids, no school supplies. But I guarantee you she's sending her kid back to school with some $100 plus shoes, probably a couple pair. But school supplies is where you draw the line. Like, come on. She's not sending them to school with no school supplies, which is kind of crazy to me. That's wild. That is wild as fuck. You got parent over here that's saying, I'm not buying for the classroom. I want to buy for my kid and my kid only. And then you have this parent over here that's saying, well, I'm not buying my kid nothing, let alone somebody else's kid. I'm sending my kid to school with nothing. So who's going to make sure that this kid right here has what it needs in school to succeed? If this parent is like, that's not my problem, and this parent is like, that's not my problem, then who does that fall on? It falls on the school or the teacher, the underpaid teacher. But you know what? Thank God there are parents like me who send their kids to school with extra packs of pencils and extra packs of paper, extra folders, extra erasers. Because if not, this kid over here would not have what it needs to succeed. Think about it. There are 20 to 25 kids in each classroom, right? On average, right? At least in my daughter's school, 20 to 25 kids in each classroom, maybe more in some areas. If every parent spent an extra $1 and bought another pack of pencils, right? Or, a few extra packs of erasers that are like 50 cents. Nobody is saying you got to spend this excessive amount of money. So that the kid over here with the parent that's saying, I'm not buying my kid any school supplies, or the parent who cannot afford any, let's remember that. The parent that cannot afford any, that child can have what it needs to succeed. You guys got to think that our children are our future. If they're not succeeding now or not set up for success, this might impact us way down the line. So you got to.
Yeah, well, it's going to really impact us down the line. But guess what? These bitches ain't trying to hear that shit. They all about their own self. They all about their girl trips, their independentness, and this, that, and the third. And it is what it is. And we're gonna keep talking about it, and we're gonna keep saying something about it, because the shit is crazy, man. The shit is fucking crazy. But shout out to everybody. Thank y'all for coming out on my birthday. My birthday is over and done with now. Yeah, I know we late with it. It's been a late thing. If you caught it late, catch this on the replay, gang. Shout out to everybody that tuned in tonight. Shout out to Big Mike and everybody else that tuned in. Shout out to my moderators. Shout out to the ones that's watching in the back. Hit the like button on the way in. Hit the like button, period. If you're watching the video, subscribe to the channel. Please help me get to my goal of 1,000 subscribers right now. I am pro pimping. I am pro broken gang banging, but
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
We about to wrap this up right now. Until the next time, I want everybody to have a great weekend. Be safe out there. Please be safe out there. Please be safe out there. Please be safe out there, my voice. And like my man Simple the P always used to say, I want you to live as long as you want and never want as long as you live. You are here at the Black Bottom Rozcast. And I'll see y'all Tuesday, 8:30. So with that being said,
esperando pa' tu tiempo, mi amor para ti no soy un ejemplo. Y ahora tú me digas que tú sabes que yo soy para ti como la clave permanente. Esto es pa' tu mente, quiero ser tuyo por siempre. Y yo quiero que te sientas como yo me siento. Mira por ejemplo. Siempre voy a estar aquí a tu lado, nunca me voy a cansar. Solamente yo te quiero enseñar qué tan caro es. Mírate qué tan caro es. Yo quiero mi morena, tan rico que se ve. Morena, mira cómo mueve. Así, morena, mira cómo goza, goza. Morena, mira cómo toma, toma mi morena. Tan rico que se ve. Morena, mira cómo mueve. Así, morena, mira cómo goza, goza.
Ahora tú me dices que tú sabes. Te veo bailando, te veo gozando, te veo andando por la calle, mi morena. Yo sigo pensando, si yo sigo pensando que yo te quiero en mi brazo, mi morena. Yo te quiero en mi brazo, mi morena.